Okay, so the first question is, you will know from interrogating the cultists that they expect this portal to be open for another 24 to 36 hours. So if you wanted to take a long rest before venturing in, you could.
I don't know about you guys, but I am very low on spell slots.
I'm generally pretty conservative, so I've got most of my big ones, but I'm fine with having a long rest.
Okay. And then do you want to do anything else before you go in? Do you want to try and get any information about this Nostar, or...
Does this fella that we captured know anything about where they were planning on going? It was purely
Was that the name of the lich you were on about?
Yeah, Nostar is a... So, Zaskaz is a diviner, first of all. He's not a necromancer. And then second of all, he will not be able to reach the point where he can cast 9th level spells. So he is looking for a way to achieve lichdom with the abilities he's going to be able to get to. Right now, he's a former gladiator, and he has some spellcasting abilities that he can still pursue, but he just won't be able to reach the high enough level to become a lich.
Right. Yeah.
But this Nostar apparently had a similar path. He too started out as a fighter type, who then became an arcane caster, and discovered a way in using the traits of the Shadowfell, which is very it's very friendly to undeath. He was able to achieve lichdom on his own in the Shadowfell without any sort of supernatural help. Didn't have to go to Orcus or anything like that.
Oh wow, that's quite a feat then.
Yeah, and he was also a diviner as well. So Zaskaz is hoping that he will be able to negotiate with Nostar to discover how he did it so that he can do it himself. And then the cultists don't know exactly what he has to offer Nostar, like what his plan is, whether it's just his loyalty or what. That's as much as they know about Zaskaz, and they don't know where Nostar is located either. Just that he is somewhere on the. But Zaskaz seems to be pretty confident that he could find Nostar.
Is Zaskaz a cultist?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Is Zaskaz a cultist, or is
he's the main one who stole the baby and teleported and made the portal?
Right. I guess is he working with them, or is he part of them?
All right. So Zaskaz, he has been researching the way to become a lichdom for a very long time.
Is he actively part of this cult though?
No, he is not. He wasn't a part of the death cult or the death cleric was a member of previously, right. He wasn't a necromancer, but in researching his goal of lichdom, he has just made a lot of acquaintances with various entities that are have an interest in undeath and death.
Okay, that's just sort of the folk he hangs around with.
But no, he is not a member of the cult. He is just a former gladiator turned diviner.
A very ambitious man. Isn't he a bit like if he's like around our level? Isn't it a bit early to become a lich?
Right. He is on a path. He doesn't think he can like become a lich.
Do it soon.
Yeah, but he needs.
In the future.
But the point is he can't really waste the opportunities. He needs to be planning for that, right? He needs to.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That is his ultimate goal, and he knows that he can't do it because he wasn't a pure arcane caster. He's not going to be able to do it the traditional way. That he's going to have to employ the traits of the Shadowfell to achieve it.
It may be like some other campaign. I'd love to play a character whose goal is to become a lich. That'd be really good.
Yeah. I actually played a character that became a lich once upon a time.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was in a much older edition, but
But I like to also just like deceive the entire party so they just never see it coming.
ours was the stereotypical evil campaign where everyone was basically terrible. It was an anti-paladin and a cleric of the death god, and the wizard that wanted to be a lich.
Hmm.
It's fun though. I was like in high school.
Okay, so you can take a long rest here at the portal, and then do whatever you're going to do, or there's even enough time to either seek out the Vaz elves or return to Muscalita to try and get some sort of advice or find some information. If you wanted to do that before going.
We could do. I mean, I could from right here. I could word of recall us back to Muscalita to save a lot more time.
Yeah, I'm not real keen on just charging off into the Shadowfell without knowing where we're going.
I mean, I've been here before, so
No.
I sort of know what it's like.
Kel, what is your? Do you have teleport?
I do not have teleport. That's a 5th level spell, I think.
I think teleportation circle is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, I did not take it.
I think teleport is.
I have Dimension Door, but that's only short distances.
Teleport is a 7th level spell. We don't have them yet.
Oh, okay.
We get it at 14th or 15th.
13th.
Okay, so you're going to word recall back to Muscalita.
Can do, yeah.
Okay.
Then ask around questions, and then the long rest, and then we get back.
All right. So as soon as you bring up the name of Mos'ta, it has a reaction within both the Night Protectors and the Keys of the Faith. Mos'ta is known to be a threat to the One True Faith. He was a Chainin who betrayed the I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just trying for a second. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he was a Chainin priest who betrayed the One True Faith, and then became an arcane caster and fled to the Shadowfell where he became a lich.
So he's a cleric slash wizard, or cleric slash sorcerer wizard.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong. He was a knight, not a priest.
Okay.
But he was a servant of the One True Faith who betrayed the One True Faith to become a lich. And that was several decades ago. They have been on guard against his return ever since. And
They've actually been expecting his return.
Well, they've been fearing his return. It's one of the known threats that they protect against. Yes.
Why did he? Is his reason for betraying well known, or known at all? His reason for betraying.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Did he have a specific reason to betray it?
Just purely his own desire to be immortal.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
And prior to being restricted to Muscalita, on the handful of times that the Night Protectors had ventured into the Shadowfell, they had gotten some information onto where his sanctum has been located. They know that he is affiliated with the Shadowcar there, and that at least one group of them protect him and serve him.
All right.
They have a rough idea, like within a few square miles of where he is probably located, but they've never been able to actually pin him down because every time they've gotten close, they have met resistance, and it is then they withdrawn so that they don't get trapped into the Shadowfell. As for Zaskaz, during the time that you guys have been around, they have been investigating Zaskaz, and they do know that Zaskaz had obtained a fork attuned to the prime material plane that could be used to plane shift back to Dimgaard if someone knew plane shift.
How does this fork work?
In order to plane shift to a particular plane, you have to have a fork, a silver alloy fork that is attuned to the particular plane that you're wanting to plane shift to.
But didn't you say it was elemental? Like an elemental plane?
The Shadowfell?
No, sorry, like the one that the fork was attuned to.
No, it's attuned to Dimgaard. Yeah,
Oh, right.
Yeah. Zaskaz had one attuned to Dimgaard that he had with him. So there's the supposition that he may be taking that to Mos'ta, which would then allow Mos'ta to cross over from the Shadowfell into the prime material plane anytime he wanted to, which would be a bad thing for everyone in Dimgaard.
Yeah, that sounds like quite a big threat.
So if that is the case, they would definitely want that fork taken from him. If you could find his phylactery and destroy it, that would be even better.
Yeah, you're asking quite a lot there. I don't know how easy that is, but it doesn't sound very easy.
Well, if we got the fork, none of us can plane shift, so we couldn't use it to get back.
You were to recall back.
Oh, does that work even across planes?
Yes.
I see. I just figured that we had walked back through the portal briefly.
As long as I've got my 6th level slot, we can go back home. Or, we just wait a day, and then I've got my 6th level slot.
Indeed.
As long as you don't die.
As long as I don't die.
Maybe I should look around for someone who's got this teleportation circle in their book. Because I have to find somebody that's got that circle down, too.
They probably got one at Muscovita.
They do have one in Muscovita, and they do have a copy of the spell that you could transcribe into your spell book.
Yeah, really. How much money do I have to start this campaign?
Oh, yeah, actually. So you had 500 from the components from the Bulette.
Yeah, cool. That would be enough to copy the book into my book. Half of that would be.
Was that 500 each for the billets?
No, 500. It was 100 each. 500 total.
100 each. Okay. Yeah. I just didn't write that down.
Okay.
Then the cultists had accumulated some treasure of their own. Okay. That's what the cultists had on them. So 27, 30,
nice.
3,600 plus some Quagman's ointment.
I don't even know what that does.
It has 3 doses. Each dose cures, I think, 2d8 plus something hit points. But it also can remove the poison condition and disease. Right.
Well,
so it's like a healing potion, like a greater healing potion that does some extra stuff too.
So the 3,600, is that split between us 3, or would Vassinder also?
No, we'll include Vassinder in that. Yeah.
Okay. That's like 900.
Yeah, you're 900 apiece.
that includes the 500 split 4 or 5 ways?
4 ways.
4 ways.
Yeah. 900 each.
Cool.
This money is stacking up. Currently at 6,400.
What are you gonna do with all that money?
I have no idea yet.
I'm gonna
I
spend.
think I'm just gonna get a lot and then like blow it all on something really ridiculous.
Build a monastery.
Yeah, I might do, and then have like a giant like diamond statue of me.
So.
Okay, so.
Or maybe we feel my political campaign.
So I guess the question is, are you going to be happy with the rough location they've given you, or are you going to do something to try and narrow down the location?
I guess I can divine. I think divine type. I can't. I need to keep looking up these up.
Okay.
Is divine the open-ended one where it's just like a?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ask a question that has a short answer that will be truthful. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I will do that.
Okay, so.
Of like a specific what's the word? Like a landmark or something like that.
Yeah. There's no way for them to tell you, there's no way to tell you how to get there with the knowledge that you have. However, there are friendly Shadowfell that you could find on your way to the location described, and you should seek those out, and they will be able to help you. They're called the background. There's a particular. Oh, there they are. The Epden Chatterkai are. They're still not friendly, but they are at least tolerant of outsiders, and they can provide you the assistance you will need to find the tower.
Okey-doke.
Okay. Anything else we need to do before we leave?
Are we gonna sleep here tonight?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna copy.
Take a long rest and then leave the next morning.
I'm gonna copy these spells into my book. These and the ritual ones I got from the warlocks, and also I'm gonna take the time to conjure up a familiar. I think I may get myself an owl after seeing how effective they were.
Owls are nice. They can give someone advantage on their first attacking round.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head back in, you meet up with the Vaz elves, who you now have elves amongst you, so they're comfortable with you, and they can confirm that the Epden Chatterkai are they have relationships with outsiders. And are the most agreeable of the Chatterkai to outsiders. And just by the way, I don't know if I don't know. I know that Josh knows, but for the other two, the Chatterkai are a race of humanoids. They share a common ancestor with elves back eons ago. But the Chatterkai had an affinity for undeath and decay, and they crossed over and adapted to living in the Shadowfell and have diverged from elves. There's still a similarity, but they are definitely distinct from elves. But they, like they share a Fey ancestry.
Sort of like the Shadowfell version of Eladrin.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. That's a very good way to put it. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so off we go into the Shadowfell. So the terrain appears nearly identical to the Voss stand, except that there are heavy shades of gray where you would expect there to be vibrant color, and there's a ever-present feeling of red. The whistle of songbirds and the chirping of small animals is replaced with low wails of agony and the shrill cries of small animals in death throes. So
no wonder they wanted to come and live here.
Okay, so you travel for several miles into the Shadowfell, and then I need a. Does anyone have a 17 passive survival?
Yes, I have a 19 passive survival.
Passive survival, okay. And everyone make me a strength saving throw with advantage.
Strength saving throw, huh?
Yeah, the has a draining effect on your strength as you go into the Shadowfell. So if you succeeded, you take 18 points of necrotic damage. If you failed, you take 36 points of necrotic damage.
What was the DC again? I apologize.
I'm sorry, DC 15.
Well, I just made it then.
So, you have a level of exhaustion if you failed as well. So, Braxton and Mark and Kel both have a one level of exhaustion, which means that you're at disadvantage on ability checks. Okay, so as you proceed on, these guys are.
I probably need to spend some healing.
Oh, okay, yeah, you have time to heal.
You two can have a cure wounds each. First one for Braxton, the second one for Kel.
The same, so.
Okay, so 3 creatures look like they may have once been humanoid, but are now have the pallid tone of death about them. You recognize these guys as whites.
We're not on the same map as you.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, you recognize these guys as whites, and they step from the undergrowth of the Shadowfell, and have sort of a hissing towards you. Does anybody have a way of preventing them from attacking you? These are kind of life-hating evil entities.
The white. Well, I can turn them, I suppose.
Well,
Or
no,
threaten them to turn them.
I mean, they are intelligent to the point, so yeah, they laugh at your turning.
Are they? Wait, so they're like humanoid?
Fear your goody two-shoe gods. We seek them out to destroy them.
I'll make you fear my gods.
Okay, so I was just wondering if anyone had a way to avoid combat.
Not really. I mean, I can get out of it myself.
I mean, I could charm them.
They
don't seem like the type to be charmed.
Okay, then I guess we go into initiative. Okay. By the way, these guys are wearing breastplate, they have a shield, and they have a long sword each.
Breastplate is 17, I think.
It's actually 14 plus dex,
Oh, okay.
up to +2, so it could be a 16.
Right. Oh, yeah, half plate is more.
Okay, Braxton, you see these guys hissing at you from the Shadowfell. What will you do?
I believe the correct response when there are 3 enemies in front of me is to hurl a fireball. So I will do that. And totally low roll the damage. I'll quicken that as well. And then Eldritch Blast, this bottom one. And back up.
Alright, what was the damage on 24? Was the damage on the fireball? Okay. And to Eldritch Blast, which one? I'm sorry?
Bottom one.
Bottom. Okay. Uh, 27 hits. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, so Kel.
I will also fireball. And move back. Seems like a good idea.
Okay, so this is 17.
Ah, man. You're not looking good. One of these
They have +7 dex.
No, they do not.
Proficient in dex saves.
They are proficient in dex saves, and it seems like they have a little bit of magical protection, and
maybe.
also are able to interpose their shield
Yeah,
+2.
that's fair enough.
This one is going to crumble into dust. Alright, so he's just going to move up. He's going to try to knock. He's going to try to knock Garrett prone and then attack him.
Okay.
That means you would give me some 13 athletics or acrobatics check. And then a 6 and a 6 will miss. Garrett's turn.
I'll Sacred Flame him.
The one who just attacked you?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 11. Alright. Anything else from Garrett?
Yes, that's all.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to move up and do the same thing. So DC 17 athletics or acrobatics check to avoid being shoved prone, although I don't think it's going to matter. 10 and a 9 are both going to miss. You are prone, though. So, Braxton.
Okay.
These guys are going to make it around. But,
I'll blast the guy on bottom.
Okay. All three of those
Shove 'em.
hit. It's going to eliminate them. Kel.
I'll place the chill touch on the last remaining one here.
Okay.
So and then I'll step back. I'm assuming that hits him.
It looks like he takes half of that damage.
Half necrotic.
Garrett.
Keep it going. I'll stand up, obviously.
Oh, okay. Fails. Okay.
And that's all.
Then he will attack with a bitter hiss. 13 to avoid being knocked prone. But I don't think it matters. 20 is going to hit for 7. For 7. And Braxton's turn. 25 for 12. That eliminates him.
Okay.
And then it's Kel's turn.
We still in the initiative order?
Yeah, we have to take care of him from here.
Okay. So do I sense like anything else in the woods around me? Can I make a perception or
You see a nasty gash on Garrett's shoulder there that is still bleeding.
nasty gash on his shoulder is bleeding still?
Yes.
I can't do much to close that up.
Would I know what it is? With a passive 19 medicine?
Yeah, he has his sword acted as a sword of wounding. So at the beginning of your turn, you take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Then you're going to use medicine check to end it. I'm assuming.
Yeah, if I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can make.
Give me to roll.
Yeah, it's not. It should be pretty. Yeah, so it ends. You take another 4 points, and I believe it lowers your hit point total by. I mean, another 3 points, and I believe it lowers your hit point total by that much. So let me look and make sure. I may be wrong about that. It has some other effect besides just damage. Sort of wounding. Okay. 25. Yeah. So it can. The damage can only be regained through a rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just change my hit point total for now, then.
Okay, so we progress on. And,
Throw out another healing for Braxton.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's abysmal.
And as we are progressing along, some will-o-wisps come fluttering around you.
Oh boy.
And You could use a channel divinity to destroy 1d4 of them before they attack, if you wanted to.
How many are there?
There are 6 of them.
That's reasonable. I'll
Okay.
do it. I'll do it.
All right. So yeah. So now then there are 2 of them, and who will attack? They both attack Braxton. Armor class 20. Braxton.
I'll cast shield.
Wow. This outright kills you.
Yeah, if it reduces you, it can just kill you.
Brutal.
I'll have to make an encounter with wights and will-o-wisps. Where you just end the entire party.
And then they move on. So they come in, they attack, say, yeah, we can't do any good here, and then they move on. The progress towards the area is going well, but although with some challenges. The Shadowfell is not a realm friendly to outsiders. The shadows and pallid colors convey a perpetual despair, and there's an ominous hint of death in every scene. However, the paths are clearly demarked, and travel is not physically strenuous. From out of the path, into the path ahead of you, a group of 3 Shadowcar wearing full plate step. And does any? Yeah, you speak Elvish, so yeah. So they begin speaking.
Yeah, I speak Elvish.
Hey, you clearly are not of this realm. This is not a place for to be entered casually.
I wouldn't come here if it wasn't of great importance.
And so what is it that is so urgent that you've left the bright, sunny land you come from and enter our glorious but forbidding environment?
We've come asking knowledge of the whereabouts of this lich.
So there are many creatures that maintain fiefs and other territories in the Shadowfell. And liches are a common, well, are not uncommon here, but although they are not the most common, you'll find many powerful undeads who have set up domains here. But yeah, we know this one who you speak of, and he has acquired the service of some of our cousins. They protect his lair from intruders.
I implore you to, I don't know, stop that endeavor. I suppose. Well, you're not the ones doing it, but if you could implore them to stop doing that,
well,
make my life easier.
The problem we have with that would be we come in and do this for you, and then you take out their patron, and they're mad at us, and you go back to wherever it is you're from, and we're still stuck here in the Shadowfell having to deal with our angry cousins.
Okay, that's understood. Well, what does he give you in return for well, what does he give them in return for defending him?
Well, he needs to consume the essence of living creatures at a fairly regular rate, and in exchange for those Shadowcar are called the Winrus Shadowkai. In exchange for delivering him those individuals, he first agrees not to target any Winrus for his consumption. And then he
Oh, I see.
also, whenever they have a need of some magic, he does what he can to help them in those ways too. So he offers them spell casting and agrees not to prey upon their population.
It seems more of an intimidation than like a beneficial agreement.
Yeah.
Especially when like other people have come in before me, I suppose, before us rather, to try and stop him.
Well, because he is a powerful figure, he does his patronage means that the Winrists are have an elevated status in the Shadowfell. So their state would definitely suffer if he were eliminated. Over the years, they have made many enemies because of their service to him, and if he were no longer able to protect them, and they had to fend for themselves, they would be very vulnerable to attack from those who are now hostile to them.
Well, our main goal here isn't specifically to deal with the lich. It's to deal with the man who is going to see the lich. His name I forget.
Zaskaz?
Zaskaz. I can write that down.
So he actually passed through here yesterday. They're aware of him. He was being carried by a couple of flying constructs.
Oh, right, okay. What kind were they?
They were helmed horrors.
I'm sorry, that's brilliant.
And,
I dislike them.
yeah, they don't have a real warm, fuzzy name to them, do they?
Nothing about them is nice. You can make them specifically to counter like a type of person.
Yes, you can.
So it's really brutal.
So,
we're here for specifically.
we're not saying that there's no way that we would help you against this lich, but it would need to be worth our effort.
Do you have any thoughts of how we could help you? Repay you for that?
Hold on, let's get Sharon on here. Magic is always a rarity, so any sort of magic you could contribute. Gold itself is less important, but still something we would be willing to consider.
So what can I'm a spellcaster, and so is Kel here. I mean, we can do spells for you.
No,
Hey.
they would need things that would persist after you're gone.
Right. I know how to make vicious weapons.
Are you guys in the middle of combat?
No, they are
Talking.
negotiating with some Shatterkai for their assistance in gaining access to the lair of a lich.
Sorry about that interruption, by the way.
That's okay. These things happen. So they would need something on the order of magic items.
Would they be willing to if I tell them how to make vicious weapons?
No, not really. They wouldn't.
Would they have no use for that? That'd give them the edge.
Well, they would have to find the appropriate sacrifices and then spend the time crafting it.
Is my character still there?
I'm putting it here now.
No, I mean, like, was he following the party around, technically, or did he leave?
Oh, he was doing something on his own. Now he's back.
Hello! I'm back, guys.
So Failing any sort of magic item, it would take several thousand gold pieces to justify our aiding and outsiders against our cousins.
Well, I don't want to give you any of my gold. There's nothing that the Lich has that you might want. I mean, he probably has some magic items.
So what are we doing?
The Zaskaz, the guy that we was following, who created a portal into the Shadowfell, he wants to make a deal with a Lich to know how to become a Lich. So we're going to stop him from doing that. Because he's going to give the Lich something which allows them to plane shift into Dimgaard.
Okay, that's bad.
Yeah, that would be a bad thing. But now the issues come up is there's a group of Shatterkai who are protecting the entrance to the Lich's sanctum, and another group of Shatterkai are saying, well, we think we can get them away from there, but we would need compensation for that.
What do they want?
They want either magic items or a lot of gold pieces.
I don't really have magic items.
I have a Pearl of Power. Would they take that?
Yeah, they would take that.
Would that be sufficient?
That would be sufficient, yes.
Hey.
I could give it away. I really don't want to, but for the good of the party.
It's the cheapest option we've got.
What
I
are
mean, we can give them an IOU, and then we can go find one in downtime.
what are they going to help us? I mean, what does the help entail?
Okay, so now that we've established their compensation, there is a tradition within the Shatterkai of rivalry among bands, among clans. And
Real quick, how much does a Pearl of Power cost?
there is no price on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's just downtime. Like, you can go find one.
yeah.
Okay.
And they could challenge the Winris to a competition that would draw them away for a few hours and keep them. But they would need a prize to put up to challenge them with. And that doesn't have to be as much as the Pearl of Power, but a few hundred gold pieces to.
I can give you a potion of greater healing, if that would help. Or
Yeah.
superior.
Oh no, not Superior, dude. How much just? I think Superiors cost like 5,000 gold, don't they?
Well, there is no price on magic items. It's just whatever the market
Okay.
here. Yeah, if they could do it for like a potion of greater healing and a couple of hundred gold pieces would be enough to entice them away to engage in a competition, which we may be able to win. If we win it, that would be great. But
Yeah, I'd agree.
Is it a competition of just pure strength?
it will be a variety of things. There will be some spellcasting challenges and some martial competitions, probably some puzzle solving, just the type of things that that typically entertain elves who have been alive for a long, long time.
I've some scrolls. Would that count? Like, would that go towards the gold amount rather than giving you gold? I can give you scrolls.
What kind of scrolls? Do you
I have a few. I have a scroll of detect poison and disease, a scroll of command, a scroll of create or destroy water. If any of them are value.
If we had those three and the potion of greater healing, that should be sufficient enticement to get the Winris away from the.
Do they have someone in their party that has recently died? Because I could just raise their dead for them instead of giving them stuff.
That's probably not that cheap of an option, really.
Yeah, that's
It's like
500.
500 gold, yeah.
I mean, if a potion of greater healing and a couple
I know.
hundred gold would do it, I'm happy to ship the 200 gold in.
Yeah, either the 3 scrolls in the potion or a couple hundred gold pieces in the potion.
Yeah, I already gave him my Pearl of Power, so I don't have anything else, guys.
Oh, are you giving him the pearl also?
Yeah,
Do
the
I have
pearl
to?
is theirs to keep whether they win the competition or not. Yeah, that's just their price for cooperation.
I'm sad.
You can get back one pretty easy.
I know. I'm just sad that I had to give it up as soon as I just got it.
You can cast a spell and then use the Pearl of Power, then give it to them. At least you get one final use out of it.
Well, I don't think the spell that I put in there is going to be very useful right now.
Well, no, you use it to recall a spell you've already cast.
It
Okay.
gives you the spell slot back.
Well, actually, that would be good. Because I'm going to use it to get a 2nd level spell back, because I had one gone before.
Okay.
But we've had a long rest since then.
Oh,
We have all
really?
the spells back.
And
You can cast a
negate that.
spell like, I don't know, what's it called?
A
Beacon
or
of Hope.
I could cast anything. I have lots of spells that last like 8 to 10 hours.
Beacon of Hope might be. Actually, I don't know how long that is. I think it's only like a minute.
Hmm.
It doesn't really matter.
You're right. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so we're giving up the Pearl Power as their payment, and then putting up the prize of a potion of greater healing and a couple hundred gold pieces. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'll chip the gold in.
Okay, well that will be sufficient. And they can also guide you directly to the location, so if you're not spending a bunch of time exploring.
Nice.
Alright, so as we are progressing through, Kel says, oh no, there are some more of those poison plants. And I need a Constitution saving throw from everybody with advantage.
DC.
DC 15, Constitution saving throw.
Looking good.
So Braxton's good. Garrett's good. Okay, everyone makes the Constitution saving throw. And
Oh, this is higher than a Demi-Lich. For some reason I thought a Demi-Lich was a high CR.
no, a Demon Lich is like a generated lich.
Is this thing called like a Death Skull or something like that, which is even worse than the Lich? Where it's just the head?
Yeah.
That's a beholder thing.
Okay, so everybody takes 13 points of poison damage, but no one has their strength reduced. No one fails.
I'm not
Can
actually.
I know this is going to sound really awkward, but can I cast Prayer Healing, ask for the pearl back, use it to restore it, and then give it back to them?
Well, no. At this point, they've already gotten the pearl.
I know, but would they be willing to do that? 'Cause
No.
Okay. I just thought, I could try.
So that's 13 damage if you succeed?
13. Yeah, everyone takes 13 poison. Okay, so they say, okay, so we're going to go. We will be like 100 feet ahead. This is going to open up into an area, and there's going to be a building there with an encampment of the Windrest around it. So give us 20 minutes to get them out of the way, and then you should have a clear path into the place.
Okay.
Okay, so
Does my health look depleted on your guys' screen?
no.
It's full.
It's supposed to have 13 missing. So, I don't know what I did wrong. That fix it?
I took care of it.
Okay.
we're changing things. Okay, so this is what the area looks like. Got this little camp of Shadowkai, and then they've all left. It looks like. Looks like they've gone to the Olympics.
Can I see anything around here that would be useful in a battle if one sprung out?
No, it's just a typical little. Well, here I'll read. The sturdy, squat, strong house sits in a large clearing. It has only one entrance, and sprawled around it is a camp composed of several sturdy yurts. So, yeah, it looks like your typical medieval Mongolian camp.
Would anyone like me to just cast Prayer of Healing right now, just in case?
You can if you want, yeah.
Can't hurt. I'm down 20.
I mean, I don't mind.
Cool.
Okay, and there is this single door here. Is the only
Everyone's
way.
healed 15.
Right, so what are we going to do now?
I guess we head on in.
I pray real quick for guidance and victory if we have to battle.
Wait, we're heading into this building?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I
this
did.
looks like the place to go.
Okay.
This is what they were guarding the entrance to.
Oh, this is we're at the for the winner is Shadowkai.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what the lich is.
Yeah.
The door is not locked.
Then I cautiously walk in.
Okay, so you open the door.
I'm going to stand back.
The building has only a single room. There is only a trap door and several suits of armor in it. And as soon as the door is opened, the suits of armor animate. And we'll go into initiative at that point. There's not really a lot of...
I thought people led us here, did they not?
Yeah, a group of friendly Shadowkai led you here. Correct.
So they're evil because they led us to a trap.
Well, they've never been here, so I don't know how they'd know it's a trap.
Well, they're not good, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah, shut up.
I've never been so happy to see that initiative roll in my life.
Okay. Thornin.
I am going to... I can see them, correct? By
Yeah.
looking through the door.
Yeah.
So I'm going... Do I know that they're animated, or does it look like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you open the door, and they look your way. Each one of them has a long sword and a shield, and they appear like they are ready to come at you.
Okay.
So you're clearly not the people who should be in front of that door. Oh, I'm sorry. I got too close there. No, that's right. So what is Celernin going to do?
Quick question. If I cast Sanctuary on myself as a bonus action and then cast Spirit Guardians and just walked into the middle of them, would my Spirit Guardians hitting them deactivate Sanctuary?
No. That is passive damage. That's not an attack.
Okay. So can I cast Sanctuary as a bonus action then cast Spirit Guardians?
No, because if you cast a bonus action spell, the only other spell you can cast on your turn has to be a cantrip.
Okay.
So you could cast Sanctuary and Sacred Flame, but you could not.
Could I do it in the other order? Sacred Flame, then Sanctuary?
Yeah, it doesn't matter which order you do it in.
Okay. Then I'm going to indeed Can I see all of them, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm
It's an open room with a trap door right in the middle.
damage of Sacred Flame. Yeah, 3d8. I'm going to hit. Let me point it out. That one. Do you see it? With
Yeah.
Sacred Flame. Let me cast it. He has to make a 17 with his dex save, or take 16 radiant damage.
Surprised they're not immune.
No, they are not immune to Sacred Flame. But he does make a 17 dexterity saving.
Oh. Well, I'm going to cast Sanctuary anyway. If I could find it, because I can't remember what. I think it's a first level spell.
Yeah, it is first level. Hit Braxton.
Okay.
Yeah. Here you go. That is on me now.
Eldritch Blast.
They're immune to force. But too late.
Which one are you attacking? Which one are you hitting?
Immune to force? What?
Yeah. They're not going to take any damage from it. They're immune to force damage.
So does he do the attack and then he figures out they're immune, or does he know they're immune before he does his attack?
Well, he definitely knows now. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Dang.
Yeah,
I wanted to say, after I cast Sanctuary, I walked up a little bit into the doorway.
Yeah, you should be able to move yourself.
Oh,
That's
wait.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll just I'll hang out here. Figure out what I want to do for next round.
So I'm just going to walk in front of Garrett.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so number 3. Well, that's a very convenient order. So this one is going to move up, and
No, he's gonna. Why'd you do this?
I need a dexterity saving throw from both Silarnon and Garrett. He flings a bead of force at you. Right, so Garrett is in a bubble.
He has to make a Wisdom saving throw or choose a new target for his attack.
Well, he's not targeting you. It's an area of effect.
Okay.
It just happens to include you.
What saving throw?
DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Alright, so you are shunted away, and Garrett is in a bubble.
Sorry,
I can still do some spells. I know a single spell I can cast.
What are these things again?
Taurus.
Yeah.
So technically he didn't target me, he just targeted an area.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you throw it on the floor and it got us 2 in the radius.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius.
I didn't know animated armor could cast spells. Sorry.
It wasn't a spell, that was a...
No, it's not a spell.
It's an item.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Garrett is in a bubble. And, number 3.
What I could do is just sit in the doorway and we'll just wait until it goes off.
Nothing can pass through the bubble?
Right, it's like a wall of force.
Okay.
And we just wait a minute or 10 minutes, I'm not sure which one it is.
And you'll go ahead and cast Expeditious Retreat as well. And he is now here, 30 feet in the air. Garrett's turn.
I'm gonna attempt to... Can I block the doorway?
You can move it like a hamster ball, yeah. You can.
Yeah, but can I, like, occupy... I don't know, like there, I guess.
Yeah,
And attempt to block
yeah.
both?
Although they'll be able to just push you out of the way if you.
They'll just roll you back
Well,
out.
would they not have to do like a pose, like athletics or something?
The sphere can be picked up, and that magic causes it to weigh only a pound, regardless of the weight of the creatures inside.
Oh, okay.
They can
Not really
just-
right then. I will cast a Guardian of Faith over, I don't know, Cal. Or just the general direction of the door. Well, I suppose me.
If you put it in the doorway, they couldn't walk through without taking damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's put it in the doorway then.
Of course,
Okay.
I'm yelling this out to you while you're thinking about it.
Okay. What's he going to do? He's going to...
Yes, a large spectral guardian appears and hovers in an unoccupied space. So I don't think that interacts with the wall of force at all.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, you can just put it there and it'll work.
It's like a spirit being, so it shouldn't be affected by material objects like that.
But the wall of force passes into ethereal plane.
Okay.
Right, so he's going to push you out of the way. And...
He has to take a dex save if he goes through the door.
right, from the...
Guardians.
What's the dex save on it?
17.
So he takes 20.
It takes 20, yeah. 20 radiant.
20 radiant.
As the guardian just like slices at it.
And,
Really epic.
and he's going to try to shove Kale prone and attack Kale. Okay, so Kale needs to make a DC 19 acrobatics or athletics check to avoid being shoved prone.
Does he shove him and then try to attack him?
Yeah. Okay, Kale is not prone. So armor class 17 to hit Kale.
17. That's a tie, which would hit me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take it, though.
Okay, for 11 slashing, and then armor class 24 for 7 slashing.
Am I able to cast a spell through his bubble?
Some spells you can cast through the bubble, yeah.
But it wouldn't be through a bubble. It'd be like it just starts there, like
Okay.
circular
Yeah,
spells
it would
and
manifest at that spot.
yeah, rather than go through it. Like a line spell wouldn't work.
I'll push you back out of the way. And he'll have to make a dex save. So he'll take 20 points of radiant damage. Then he's going to try to shove Saradin prone and attack him.
So I need to do a dex save?
No, you need to make an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever's best for you. DC 20.
Okay, hold on. Well, of course, that would be athletics then.
Okay, so you're prone. So armor class 18.
Misses.
And then armor class 24.
Hits. Do I take how much damage?
12 points of slashing damage. So we can get to there, and he's got to make his dex save. So he'll take 20 points of radiant damage.
When does it disappear? How much damage does it have to do?
60.
60 points.
So it's gone now because it hit 3 people.
Yeah, it did the full 60 damage it can do.
Then he's going to try to shove Braxton prone and attack Braxton. So Braxton needs to make a 23 acrobatics or athletics check. So you're prone, but I don't think an 18 or a 17 either one hits you, right?
Nope.
Hell.
I will. Kel's gonna polymorph himself.
Okay.
Into a Tyrannosaurus, I guess.
Are you able to just like? Are you able to shapeshift, or are you just casting polymorph on yourself?
I'm casting polymorph on myself.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Let me look up the stats on that real quick. With a large creature.
By the way, Garrett should have taken 11
Wait.
damage.
Oh, yeah.
That guy who attacked me needs to do a wisdom saving throw or it didn't hit me at all. I know that it's probably too late actually now. But it was supposed to have happened.
From what?
From the sanctuary.
Oh. Yeah.
And he has to make a 17.
Okay, so yeah, he makes a saving.
He makes it.
So Kel polymorphs into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Did I understand that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anything else from Kel?
I don't think I can do anything else, so that's it.
Okay. Sillerman.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level,
Okay.
which means they take 48 radiant damage if they're within 15 feet of me.
Well, when they begin their turn on it, or they move into it.
Yes. So let me just cast that so everyone can see it. Make a save, I believe, or they just take the damage.
No, it's a wisdom save for half.
Yes, for half. So
Last time I fought these guys, who knew that clerics were coming after them, they made the helmet throwers immune to it.
I'm actually casting it at just the normal 3rd level then. Can I walk around him without leaving his area?
Yeah, as long as you don't leave his threat range.
So I'm going to walk to the back of him, so that way I can get everyone into that range.
You would leave this guy's threat range if you do that. He could.
He can make those attacks on me if he wants. He has to do a wisdom save for each attack.
Well, he can only do it once with his range. Okay, so he makes his wisdom save.
Yeah, he makes it. Now he has to beat my armor class.
Armor class
That's not
21.
game well.
Yeah, he beats me, so he does 11 damage.
11.6 slashing damage. You'll need to make a concentration saving throw. DC 10.
I have Warcaster, so I get a plus to that, I believe.
No, it's advantage.
Advantage, yes. Okay. So concentration is Constitution, correct?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
I made it.
Anything else from?
I cast Spirit Guardians, so that is my turn.
Okay. Braxton.
Oh, I designated my allies so it wouldn't hurt them too.
Right. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I think the only thing I have that can actually hurt these guys is turning into a T-Rex. So I'm going to quicken a polymorph on myself. So bonus action, turn into a T-Rex. Action, multi-attack this guy.
So you're going to quicken polymorph into a T-Rex. Okay.
Sorry.
And you're going to attack that guy. Okay.
Does that bump me down a bit?
Oh yeah. So, right.
I don't even know where I go.
We'll do it like
Too many D monsters.
there. That's good.
Demons. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Second. I think I missed it. Okay, T-Rex. Sorry about that. So, yeah, multi-attack is one with its bite and one with its tail. So, 1d20 plus 10. So, 19 versus AC.
Now that will hit. Yeah.
Okay. If it's
Actually, I'm sorry.
okay.
Forgot about
And
this.
then the tail.
Oh,
Okay, that'll crit.
Crit. Okay, so 6d8 plus 7 then. So 41 damage.
Okay, and
That's it.
you take 12 points of fire damage a fire shield.
Okay.
And then you make a Constitution saving throw. You are still a T-Rex.
As it becomes that armor's turn, he has to make a DC 17. He has to beat my 17 Wisdom save.
He appears to be unaffected by Spirit Guardians.
Well, it does half damage.
It's immune.
He's
Oh.
immune to Spirit Guardians.
Oh.
And okay, I think they're going to do this.
Wait a minute. It wasn't immune to Sacred Flame, which was radiant damage.
Yeah, the Helm Taurus, so they're spell immune to specific spells. One of them, which when you make it, you choose it.
Okay.
It's not a question of damage type. It's a question of the actual spell. All right, so he is going to Misty Step into Garrett's bubble and attack Garrett.
Well, now I know, and the more I know.
Armor class 21.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
21 hits for 12.
Armor class 21 for 12 against Garrett.
Yeah. 66.
Spirit Guardian is a really good spell.
That's an amazing spell.
Yeah, and it is Garrett's turn. There is a Helm Horror inside the bubble with you.
I wish he wasn't. Sacred Flame is the best option I have.
So they just chose my spell to be immune to it?
Yeah.
That is pretty OP.
When you're against, clerics often, since the One True Faith would be after you, you generally choose that thing.
True.
Okay, so he takes 12 points of radiant damage. Okay, anything else from Garrett?
That is everything.
I know that they're armor, but can we see any damage being done to them? Can we see visible signs?
Yeah, the spiritual guardian did damage, and you can see the sacred flame is doing damage to them as well. So
So only one of them had it protection.
No, they all are immune to spirit guardian. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a question of radiant damage. It's the actual spell. All right. This one is going to Misty Step into the bubble too and attack Garrett. He will miss though.
This is horrible.
You will continue the party.
Oh god.
Is there any way to break the bubble?
No, just have to wait a minute.
Dispel magic, maybe?
I don't have
No, the only way is a disintegrate.
Yeah, disintegrate would do it. Mm-hmm. All right, so armor class 20 for 5 to Garrett.
Okay.
Hell.
Okay, so I have an ability due to my
You gonna stop us?
due to my wizard school called benign transposition, right? Is that a spell, or can I use it even though I'm a Tyrannosaurus?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna paste something into the chat here.
It's a conjuration wizard thing called
Yeah.
You use your action to teleport up to 30 feet into an occupied space you can see.
Do I need? Is that a spell, or can I just do it?
No, it's not a spell.
Okay.
But you cannot fit into the bubble.
Yeah.
What happens if I go in there and I'm too big?
You
just
crush
can't
everyone.
Yeah, you can't go in there.
Does my body then do tons of damage to those guys?
It would kill Garrett.
There's just no way
No,
to
it's
get in
switch
there.
Yeah,
If you could get in there, you would kill Garrett.
Well,
no,
no,
it's
it's like a
pointing
swap.
No, we switched places.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's also a teleport swap. Okay, well, I can't really do anything with him in there.
You cannot occupy that space while you're a T-Rex.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Really? I mean, it's like the same thing, but it's just the corners.
Do I know which spells can affect them?
Like he's 10 feet across, and so is
Now
this.
he's 15 feet across. He's huge.
Yeah.
And actually, the bubble is 10 feet across.
Well, it's still 3 squares. Though. There's 3 squares and there's 3 squares.
Yeah, and actually, I don't think this fourth guy should have been able to get in there. I think you're actually, I have you 15 feet across, and you should only be 10.
Yeah,
so,
it should be like 4 squares.
Yeah, so this last guy should not have been able to get in there.
Okay.
That's my mistake.
I'll take back the 5 damage then.
Yeah.
I guess that gives T-Rexes something to do.
Yeah, he would have instead attacked Selenon. So Selenon would have taken 5 points of damage instead of Garrett.
Okay.
I would have taken the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Does he have to reroll attack for that?
I mean, I will reroll if you want me to.
Because he has to do a wisdom saving throw just to hit me.
He's already made his wisdom saving throw. That's what that
Okay.
little yellow dot means.
That was only once.
No, it's each time he tries to attack me.
Now, once they succeed, they're no longer affected by the spell. And make sure that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah.
Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw.
If you hit the enemy creature, if you make an attack against the enemy creature or cast a spell that affects the enemy creature, then the spell ends. So your Spirit Guardians would have made all of them. Would have ended the spell versus all of them, I think.
I asked him before I cast it if that would do it, and he said it wouldn't.
Oh, well, that's how I'm reading the spell.
I didn't see that. I thought it was just an attack. Yeah, but it doesn't affect them, so it wouldn't. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
That's a fair point.
True.
Well, okay, so he does need to make it each time. Okay, so he'll make his wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, he fails. Now he has to either give up his attack or choose someone else to attack.
Nah, yeah, he will instead just fly up 40 feet.
Fly? Oh my gosh.
Okay. And then, yeah, so what is Kel going to do?
So he's flying 40 feet in the air.
Correct.
How big are you? Like tall?
He's 15 feet tall.
Could he jump and attack it?
Probably not 3 times my height.
Okay.
Quite. Well, yeah, almost 3.
I can't.
Isn't there a way to do a high jump?
I don't think a Hydra is a beast.
No, a high jump.
Well, high jump. Yeah, you can jump. I think a third of your strength and height, if I remember right.
A third of my strength in height? Feet? That's 8 feet.
You can. I know you can jump your strength and length as a long jump.
How tall is this building?
It's only about 10 feet tall. Well, the ceiling inside is 10 feet, so it would be about 12 or 13 feet tall.
All right, so it's as tall as me. So I'm gonna make a check to climb up on the roof of this building and pull some Godzilla action off here.
Sure.
All right.
That would be awesome.
So like a athletics check.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna use the dinosaur strength because I'm not proficient in athletics.
Just rolled a 20 rather than a
Yeah, I
D6.
didn't. D. 8. I rolled a stupid game. That's like the 17th one I rolled tonight. I guess I can't. I failed to get up on the roof of the building.
That's just a move.
Yeah. For my action, I'm gonna reach down with my tiny T-Rex arms and pick up the globe and hold it in front of my face.
Okay.
Maybe I can provide the help action to Garrett.
Celernon.
Okay, so I'm just gonna turn off Spirit Guardians since I don't see it doing anything.
Okay.
Now, do I know what spells can affect them?
No.
Or do I just have to cast it and see if it does?
Yeah, you know that generally there are going to be 3 spells they're immune to. That's the way that they exist. Exactly, and you can tell that one of them is Spirit Guardians and one of them is not Sacred Flame. So.
Okay. I'm not going to make an attack per se, but could I banish one and it would keep my sanctuary up?
No,
Sanctuary concentration.
Is sanctuary No, it's not.
No, sanctuary is not concentration. Yeah, I mean, if you fail, that creature would know. Oh wait, if the warded creature makes sense. Yeah, the spell would end because you would be casting a spell that affects an enemy creature.
Okay. Well then, crap. I'm just gonna cast Mass Heal Word. Well, no. I can do an attack first before I do that or something like that since it's bonus action.
Well,
can you give me just a second to think about what I want to do?
Yeah, you're not really that hurt either at the moment.
And 2 people with dinosaurs. So it's not even their health pool.
Could always just like smack him in the face.
I know, with my Shillelagh staff. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put down my sanctuary and go for attacks since nothing else seems to be working on him.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to Shillelagh my staff, my quarterstaff, and just do an attack against him.
There's no one within reach of you.
That guy's 40 feet up in the air.
Oh, well, then I don't do that. I don't do any of that. I don't know what to do now.
Sacred Flame, that works pretty well.
Yeah, Sacred Flame does work. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Sacred Flame.
Okay, which one are you hitting with Sacred Flame?
I can't hit the ones in the bubble, or does it like just appear on them?
Yeah, you can do it in the bubble. It says a creature within range that you can see, and you can see them.
Okay. Then I'm going to hold on. I just thought something really crazy. Can I climb on the back of one of the dinosaurs?
You could climb onto a dinosaur, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would affect my decision in no way. It's just I was wondering if I could do something like that.
Yeah. You can climb onto a creature that's more than 2 sizes. The 2 sizes are larger than you.
Then is Kel on top of the roof, or is he like right next to it?
No, I scrambled up and fell on my ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and climb up Kel and then jump on the roof from his head.
Well, you can climb up on Kel automatically. Yeah.
Okay. And then can I try to jump off of his head to the roof?
Okay. You can do that.
Okay. And then I'm going to looking down, so that way I can't be targeted by anything else from the ground at least.
Well, they can fly.
I know they can fly, but the ones in the bubble can. I don't know. I just thought it would look cool. I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame on the one right in front of Garrett.
It's an action to climb onto a bigger creature, though.
Okay. Thanks. I'll just cast Mass Heal Word.
Okay, so everybody gets.
Hold on. Let me click the button. Since it's a bonus action.
I can't use these to heal up my real hit points, right?
Everyone heals 11.
No, this is only your T-Rex hit points.
Everyone heals 11.
Not the helm hold.
Well, not the animated armor dudes.
Yeah, they get the helm targets.
Okay, Braxton.
So, I actually found the rules for Hedgehog. You can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. Oh, strength modifier, not strength. Okay, never mind.
Score. That'd be sweet.
I'm gonna leap 30 feet in the air with my
that's what I wanted to
strength
do.
score.
I wanted to like vault into the air and just eat him straight up. Okay. So can I try to climb up the building then, and then jump after?
You can climb up the building. Okay.
Well, could he not do it and not trample me?
No.
980.
This is Braxton.
Oh, okay.
So I want to basically try to climb up the building.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. I guess I'll just adjust it for using my strength score.
If you have +5 modifier to your strength, you can still jump 15 feet in the air, which sounds amazing.
No, it's not 3 times. It's 3 plus.
Okay.
8 feet in the air.
That's still pretty high.
So, and then basically add 5 to that, so 16.
So you're on
You
the
get a ring of jumping.
Okay, so can I remotely, get close to being able to attack this guy?
You would have to jump up to do so, but yeah, I think you can at that point. He's 40 feet in the air, and you're huge on a 15-foot high building, so.
Cool.
And do you have 10-foot reach as well?
Yeah, T-Rexes don't have reach. Yeah.
I don't know.
No. 24 will hit.
Okay. So, let's see. He needs to make a. He's grappled?
Okay, roll your damage first, though.
Yeah, sorry. 4d12 plus 7. And then the tail.
Oh, do they have 10 feet reach? Okay. All right, so on the first hit, he collapses into a pile of rubble and takes 7 points of fire damage from his fire shield.
Okay.
Roll concentration. Anything else from Braxton?
I know that this is probably not a good thing to mention, but he's a T-Rex jumping on a building.
Yeah. No, this seems to be able to hold his weight. He seems to be.
Okay.
Like he's very sturdily built.
Okay.
This thing could withstand actually a siege if it needed to.
That's some good dwarven craftsmanship, if they got dwarves.
Okay, so he's going to try to shove Garrett prone and then attack Garrett. So at 27,
I don't think you can possibly beat that even with a.
No, I think the highest I can get is 26.
Okay, so armor class 23 for 6 slashing.
Okay.
Then it will be Garrett's turn.
Garrett, can you teleport in any way possible?
No. Can you?
Okay. No. I was just thinking maybe you had a magic item.
You answered your own question.
Yeah, you're both life clerics.
No, I mean maybe he had a magic item or something.
Oh yeah.
Only my shield, I forgot. I can. It hurts myself, but I can also hit all of them as well. In a what's it called?
Flame strike.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bit of a suicide move.
What's the worst that could happen?
I could just continuously healing word you over and over.
Yeah, that's true. You've got Channel Divinity. You could just do that as well. Yeah, we got healer. Fuck it. Then I'll flame strike inside this place.
You have to make your own dex save. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna fail that. Oh, I click con. Yeah, dex save's not gonna be any better.
Okay, so this one makes it, so he'll take 13.
Do they get advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Is Misty Step a bonus action?
This is better than bonus action, yes.
Oh, I'll get you out of there next turn.
Okay, I guess you can swap us then, Misty still. Oh.
Yeah. I was thinking I would have to eat 3 really nasty attacks if I stayed in there for a round.
How are you going to get him out, though?
I can benign transposition him and swap places and then Misty Step myself out.
You'd have to turn back into a human first, would you not?
Yes.
You just drop concentration. You turn back into
Yeah.
okay, is that it for Garrett?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to try to shove Garrett prone and then attack.
I'm already prone, I think.
Well, I assumed you stood up on your turn.
Yeah, that's a good assumption. 25 hits anyway for 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll make the athletics as well. But that probably won't. Yeah, okay.
And then, so armor class 25 for 5 slashing.
Yep. Yeah, I already did that.
Then the next one, I don't think 9 is going to shove you prone.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Okay. And now it's Kel's turn.
All right. So I will drop my concentration and turn back into a human. And then I will use my benign transposition action to swap places with Garrett.
Is Garrett willing to swap places?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So pull yourself out there.
Okay.
And then I will Misty Step to the edge of the bubble. And then for my interact with object, I'm just going to kick it as hard as I can because it doesn't weigh anything.
Weighs a pound, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to shove the bubble off this direction. Okay.
And then run around the corner.
Color 9.
And then mark off a spell
Is it
slot.
my turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, and I get transposition back because... Nice.
Did the bubble go away?
No, they're all still in it.
Yeah, they're still in the bubble.
Okay. Well, I can't really hurt any of them.
Just
Sacred
ready
Flame,
action.
man.
Oh yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting that Sacred Flame can do that. Sorry. I'll just Sacred Flame them then.
I thought you said the Sacred Flame couldn't. I thought you ruled it couldn't do that.
No, I think Sacred Flame can. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Then I'm
think
just
I don't
gonna-
think you have to trace a line from yourself to it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
hit the one that's closest to me, like the very front one with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Has to make a Dex save 17 or take 15.
Braxton.
Okay. I'll just move a little closer, I guess, and ready bite if anyone gets near enough.
Okay. Well,
Have they already cast their amount of Misty Steps for the day and they can't get out of the bubble?
wait, I'm sorry. I forgot something here. Whenever Kel casts his Misty Step, that's actually going to trigger AOs from them.
How? You shouldn't get AOs
I have
from
Mage
teleport.
Slayer,
Oh.
but I don't think a 13, a 14, or a 9 is going to hit you. That's okay. All right, so then it's...
I was very lucky.
all right, so... he's going to have to get out of the bubble, so...
Tell me they used all their Misty Steps for the day and they are stuck in the bubble and we can just roll them around.
But they're only stuck for like a minute.
I know.
Yeah, it's only another 7 rounds if the bubble will be there.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of
Okay,
Sacred
so
Flames.
he'll Misty Step there. And...
Or better yet, if they were stuck in the bubble, we could just all Sacred Flame them to death.
he'll fly. And he'll attack Keel.
Isn't that more than his speed?
He missed
did
a
he?
step and then he flew.
Okay.
So I need a strength or athletic save to stay up. Is that
No,
what
he doesn't have a bonus action. He can't do the shove. It's
Okay.
Armor class 22 to hit.
I will shield.
Okay.
Gets me to 23. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. So I'm not going to shield.
Okay.
My AC is only 17. Yeah, I will take the damage then. So,
Okay.
8.
8. And Garrett's turn.
I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This guy's flying
Actually-
off the ground right there. Right above Eagle.
Where was I? Like here. I'll go to the doorway,
Okay.
and then as I was going, I'll cast a Sacred Flame on that guy. So he was in line of sight while I was casting.
You doing okay down there, Garrett?
Okay, he makes a 19.
Not too bad.
Okay. Anything else from Garrett?
Nah, yeah, so.
Okay, this guy's going to have to get out of there. So he'll miss the step.
Is that like stored spells or something like that? How they do that?
Yeah, looks like they have, somehow they have managed to be infused with some spell casting of their own. And then he'll attack.
So this is similar to like the Shield Guardians.
A little bit like the Shield Guardians, right? Yeah. Although, yeah, theirs aren't nearly as prolific as the Shield Guardians are.
Yeah.
Okay, so armor class 20 to hit heal.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay, for 7, and then armor class 23 for 5. And I'll do the same thing.
They're ganging up pretty hard.
9 and 13 both miss. Heal's turn. Wherever you want them, all around you.
Yeah, I do, don't I? I am going to draw the opportunity attacks. No, I'm not. I'm just going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Okay, that was provoke.
Yeah, that provoked all 3 of them with Mace.
I know, but I'm just going to die otherwise. Well...
Oh, you could just disengage and walk behind me.
Well, you're up on the roof.
No, I'm not. I'm just in the doorway.
I'm actually going to use my Benign Transposition again, because I got it back when I Misty Stepped as a conjuration spell, and go up on the roof. And then I'm going to move.
You're going to do what now? I'm sorry?
Going to use that Benign Transposition. I don't have to swap places. I can just teleport 30 feet.
Is it only once a day?
I get it back every time I cast a conjuration spell.
Oh, that's nice.
And Misty Step is a conjuration spell.
That is really nice.
So, yeah, and then I'm just going to move. That was my action and my move, so I'm done.
That is very nice. I did not know that.
Yeah, I was trying to decide which school, and I thought teleporting around always is nice.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then a conjuration recharges. Yeah, that's very sweet. All right, Sillernan.
Garrett, you're looking pretty bad down there. Do you need some healing, or do you just want me to go pummel these things?
I don't need healing.
Okay. And I'm going to move around Braxton or through Braxton Square to right here. Can I see them?
Yeah, they're flying 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. Is there any better spells to hit them with other than... I'm going to Guiding Bolt one.
Okay. Which one are you going to Guiding Bolt?
The one with the yellow dot.
Okay.
It's 17 versus its AC.
That will miss.
Oh. Well, then nothing happens.
Braxton.
Yeah. Jump down. Boom. That's for the bite. That's for the damage. This will be for the tail.
Tail will miss.
Yep. They're grappled due to the bite.
Okay.
They're also... Oh, actually, they're restrained while bitten. So if they're restrained, I get advantage. Is that correct?
Everyone gets advantage, I believe.
Yeah, everyone gets advantage.
Okay, so... Okay. Other tail probably misses too.
Yeah, so my 17 didn't hit, so...
How do you hit them with your tail if you're grappling them in your mouth?
You just
Very
like start
flexible.
whacking its mouth. His mouth.
That looks really weird.
tail actually has to be against a separate target.
And
Oh, really?
Brax
Yep,
will take
but you got 10-foot
fire
reach.
damage from its fire shield.
Oh, you're correct. You are correct. Okay, 10 damage. Con save. Boom. That's it.
All right, so yeah, he will. Let's see. Does he have a spell? He does. The 2 Misty Steps is all they're going to be able to do. Okay, so actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bite should have been with disadvantage. So you can make another bite attack.
Oh, sure.
And that will miss. So this guy was able to impose disadvantage with his shield.
Okay.
Let me make sure this is right. I think it's if the target's within 5 feet.
Yeah, if you're within 5 feet of each other.
So the guy's not restrained anymore?
The attacker doesn't have to be. Whenever you see attacks a target other than you, as within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to impose. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. So no, he's not grappled. Okay. Well, then, what's he going to do? I guess he's going to. Well, they don't like to disengage, but I think that's what he's got to do. No, he's just going to provoke. Yeah, these guys. So he's going to provoke from Braxton if he flies over this way.
Oops. Okay, so 12.
Okay, that will miss. Well, let's see. Heal really hasn't done that much to them. So he's going to fly up and try to shove Saranon prone and then attack him. Saranon needs to make an 18 athletics or acrobatics check to be shoved prone.
Me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna do it with athletics.
Okay. Right, so
Is that with advantage, maybe?
And then does a 19 still misses you, all right?
19 doesn't miss. 19 misses.
Okay. And then he is going. So that is.
Just shove me on the ground for nothing, dude.
He is. That's as far as he can go. Yep. Garrett.
How far back would I have to walk to see this guy on the roof, or would I not be able to see him?
No, you could see him if you move back. About
You
right
can climb up the watchtower if you really wanted to.
Yeah, that's right. This is a 15-foot tall watchtower.
Okay, so I use 15 feet to walk over to it, and then 15 feet to go up to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then okay, I'll stand on top of it then, I suppose. And then Sacred Flame from the watchtower. Pretty bad damage.
Okay, he failed. That's 9.
Would I know if, would I be able to guess if these creatures could take necrotic damage?
They can take necrotic damage. They have immunity. Oh, I'm sorry, no, they cannot.
You want to tell me what's more important than doing what you were told?
They have immunity to force, necrotic, and poison.
And that bottle fluid that I just left in there is going to be ice cold.
And
You might be.
that is for Garrett.
What are you doing? A spreadsheet?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. I'm not going to do anything else.
Your work.
Yes,
You know what's up? If you don't, you don't have to. You got to get it back anyway.
And it looks like Saranon's going to take 5 slashing and 6 slashing. And then he will provoke from Saranon as he flies 20 feet up into the air as well.
think he's probably AFK.
Oh, is it? Okay. So he's going to do the same thing. So it's 11:23. It'll be Kale's turn.
Okay. Well, is this one in front of Sillernen? Is he hovering or is he on the ground right here?
No, he is on the ground. Yeah. Well, like, I mean, he's floating, but he's on the ground. He's not elevated.
Okay. I will cast Create Bonfire underneath of him,
Okay.
which he has to make a dex save. I'm assuming that won't do much to him, but I don't have a whole lot of other options at this point. He's immune to force and necrotic.
Anything else from Kale? I think to do full damage then.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I will.
Did they do the full damage or half?
Yeah, that seemed to do the full damage. They don't have any immunity to fire.
Okay.
I will just stay where I am, I guess.
Okay, so Saranon casts Sacred Flame. Alright, so he's unaffected, but that will provoke from him. So Saranon takes 26 points of slashing damage. Anything else from Saranon? Are you with us, Saranon?
I think
This
he
must
got
be
muted.
good.
Oh. Are you muted?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, the damage happened. You hit me, doing more damage because of his Magic Slayer, I guess.
Yeah, Mage Slayer.
That's it.
Okay.
I may be gone for just a few minutes. I have to go do something real quick.
All right. Braxton.
Okay, bite the nearest one, tail swipe the adjacent one.
Well, these guys are 35 feet in the air.
Oh, so I got to do some building climbing then, huh?
Yeah. This guy is accessible though.
Okay, let's do so that'd be 20 plus 7. It's my athletics roll to get on top.
Okay, you are on top.
And then can I now reach these guys?
Yeah, this guy is accessible.
Can I do a jump and reach these guys?
I don't. You have 10-foot reach, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can reach those guys. You're 15 feet in the air, and then you're 15 feet tall. That takes you to 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are only 35 feet in the air.
Okay. I'll do a bite here and a tail here.
Okay. Okay, so you need to make the bite attack again.
Okay.
Those were both going to miss.
All right. That'll be it.
Okay. Okay. So we will try to shove Saranon prone. See if Saranon goes prone. Saranon is prone, but then the 17 will still miss him. And he will fly up 35 feet in the air. Garrett.
I will cast a guiding bolt on the orange man.
Actually, he's going to fly up to about.
It probably misses.
That will miss, yeah. Their armor class 20.
And that is all.
Okay, number 2. Okay, so we got prone Saranon. So he will fly down and attack Saranon. So Saranon is going to take 20 points. Taking him to 16 hit points. Then back up to 25 feet in the air. Camping for this guy. Okay, so Saranon takes 30, so 34. So he's unconscious, and then he takes 2 failed death saves on the next one. It's Kale's turn. Saranon is in bad shape over there.
These guys are all flying in the air.
Yes, they are 25 feet off the ground.
I have literally nothing I can do to any of them.
Okay.
You don't have Firebolt?
I don't have Firebolt, no.
Okay.
I took Chill Touch as my primary attacking cantrip.
And they're immune to necrotic damage.
They're immune to necrotic. Yeah.
No other damaging spells?
Then I guess I could hit him with a fireball.
Go ahead and try it, man. I've been reluctant to do it in case they're immune to it.
Yeah. All right. I will try fireballing them. I should be able to hit all 3 of them if they're up high in the air, right?
Yeah, you can hit all 3 of them. And
Okay.
now we know the second spell they're immune to.
Yeah, I figured you probably, since they're immune to everything that we have, and they fly around, and...
Well, no, they're not immune to everything you have.
just 3 spells, but 2 of them.
No, they only have 3 spells to pick from, and then 2 of them were Spirit Guardians and Fireball. Alright, so Saranon needs a death save. Right, so Saranon actually dies. Let's see what happens. That's usually just a temporary state around here, though. Braxton's turn.
Alright, same plan as always, I guess. Go here. So I guess I'll, bite on the bottom one and then tail on the left top one.
Okay, they'll use their shields to give disadvantage on both of those attacks.
Yep, and I'll do nothing. That's it.
Okay, yeah, so both of those miss. Okay, number 3. He'll provoke from you. You want to attack him as he flies over towards Garrett.
That's good.
Oh no, he uses his shield. The third one uses his shield to impose disadvantage, so an 18 will miss. Or was it a bite?
Yeah, it would have been the bite, I would have thought.
Bite? Okay, yeah, the bite will hit them. Yeah. For 18 points of damage. Yeah, but that will keep him from moving away, right? Because he's grappled with a bite. Is that right?
Yeah, he's grappled with a bite.
Yep.
Grappled and restrained. Okay, well in that case he will turn and attack Braxton. Armor class 16.
That's...
Okay, for 9. And armor class 21 for 6. And a couple of Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay. Garrett's turn.
I'll Sacred Flame the one that's restrained.
Okay.
Since he can't succeed.
Yeah. Is it restrained? You automatically fail.
Oh, it might be disadvantage. Let me take a check.
Okay. So it would be a normal roll for him.
Let me have a look.
He fails, though. Yeah. For 15 rage.
Yeah, disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Cool, he takes 15.
Okay, so he's going to fly over, try to shove Garrett prone, and then attack him. I think he's going to miss. Oh, wow. So you are prone. All right, so armor class 22 for 5.
Yeah.
And number 4 will fly over. Armor class 25 for 8, and armor class 22 for 8.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be Kel's turn.
Okay. Try another spell here. I'm going to cast a watery sphere on these right in the 10-foot square that picks up the 2 that are on Garrett. So let me find that spell so I can think what it does. They have to make a...
Strength save, I think.
What is
yeah, they have to make a strength save. Elemental Evil?
Never seen it used before. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not, but it sounded cool.
Potentially.
So they need to make a
Strength save.
strength save.
17.
Well, strangely enough, they are not immune to watery sphere.
You've never heard of it.
My one weakness.
Strength save. Okay, so this one it fails, and what does it do to them? It
So
restrains.
yeah, imagine they're like sucked into a globe of water that holds them, and it can create it in the air, but it doesn't stay there. It sinks down to the ground.
What's that say?
Each end of its turns, it repeats the saving throw. It
Yeah.
can restrain 4 creatures,
So I should be able to get both of them.
medium or smaller, 1 large.
What did you say there? Never in the air, but no more than 10 feet off the ground. It's very...
It defends hovering 10 feet off the ground. Descends. They move with it as well. And you ram creatures into it.
Okay, so he is restrained. And you can ram the sphere into creatures for a second. Okay. Alright, so he will go down onto the ground. Do I understand that right?
Yeah, I should be able to get those 2 guys that are both on Garrett there. So it should need 2. Yep.
Okay, so this one saves.
Does he? I have a 17 DC.
It's advantage.
They have
Oh,
advantage.
it's advantage.
They
I
have
see.
magic resistance.
So he just gets pushed out of the area into an unoccupied space.
Alright, so he'll move over 5. Okay. And then, so this guy is restrained and will fall down with the sphere to be 10 feet off the ground, right? Actually, on the ground if you want him to be, I guess. It can be up to 10. Am I reading that right?
I'll have to move it to get him down onto the ground. It'll only if it descends by itself to 10 feet.
If it moves over a pit, cliff, or other drop, it safely descends until it hovering 10 feet over the ground.
So, Braxton's turn.
You're muted.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Alright.
Okay, what is Braxton going to do?
Sorry, 1 second. Bite and tail. These guys are restrained, right?
This guy is restrained.
Oh, actually, do I? Sorry, this guy is still restrained, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got him grappled and restrained.
Am I dead?
Yes, yeah. But usually dead, it only lasts for a few minutes. With the black
I'll
feather.
come down to join the party and drag him with me,
Assuming Garrett. Okay.
and then bite him and take a tail swipe at one of these other guys.
Yeah, this guy is restrained as well, so you would have advantage against him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so 15 will miss, but a 21 will hit with the tail.
Cool.
Or 17. Is that it for Braxton? Does
That's
the
it.
tail do anything? Or is it just...
I believe it's just slashing damage.
Okay. Number 3.
This is the spirit of Silernin. Revive me and I can help.
Not in combat.
Alright, so armor class 20 against the T-Rex, and armor class 18 against the T-Rex.
Definitely hit.
Okay, for a total of 18 and then a couple of Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, you're too far away. You're on a roof. I'd have to somehow get off of this, dodge these two men, jump up onto the roof, and then revive you.
Okay, so they can repeat their strength saving throw to break free of the sphere. Okay. Okay, so he breaks free of the sphere. No longer restrained. And then, what is it? Is that at the end of their turn, like hold person?
At the end of each of his turns, yeah.
Okay, so it's at the end of his turn. Okay. And this one, he's going to move over here. Oh no, he's.
You passed me again.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm after orange.
Yeah, Garrett should go first. Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and do anything myself up to half.
Okay. Then this one will move over. And try to shove Garrett prone and attack.
Okay, the 20 is gonna hit and.
For 8.
Okay.
Kill.
But yeah, I'm not prone.
You have a way to get. No, I don't think you do. You get Solar.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can get him up. So how this one here? How high off the ground is he?
He is 25 feet in the air. He's hovering above Garrett.
How's he hitting me?
Because you're on a 15-foot high.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to be within? Oh yeah, 25. Well,
Yeah.
wouldn't you have to be 20 feet to be?
Yeah, you cover 15 to 20. So I guess the bottom of him is 20 feet. Look at it.
Yeah.
That helps. He's like right above Garrett.
You'd be within range if you was just on the floor, I think.
Yeah.
Since you're 15 feet, you have a 10 feet reach, so you can hit things 25 feet up in the air.
Well, I've got this guy. I'm just gonna move this fella.
Now this guy broke his restraint.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
he's
then
the orange
I
guy.
will ram the sphere into him then. So he should have
Alright.
moved a little bit when he broke it, like moved to the near his outside space.
Oh, is he supposed to shunt outside? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then you're
All
going
right. And I'm gonna ram it into him and make him repeat the save.
Okay. He succeeds this time.
So he gets to move again 5 feet.
Oh, okay. He'll move 5 feet again.
All right. And I'm gonna move.
So did I fail all my death saves, or did they just hit me while I was down?
They hit you while you were down, and then that was right before your turn, and you failed a death save.
Dumb animated armor.
Oh, it's 90 feet. All right.
Hitting people while they're down.
What's Kel doing?
Oh, I just moved back to the back of the
Oh,
group.
you just moved back. Okay. Braxton.
Okay. I guess I'll. Nobody's restrained, right? So I'll just.
Just the one you have bitten. You have.
Right. So I'll move up to get within tail range of this guy.
Okay.
And then I'll bite the one that's in my mouth and swipe with the tail at the one on the
The
ground.
one in your mouth, it crumbles into nothingness. And then the 16 will miss.
All right.
So you just like chomp down, destroying this armor that's already in your teeth.
Nom nom.
It must taste juicy.
He's gone. Garrett.
Are these guys bloodied? Or people
Yeah.
with armored bloodied?
Yeah, this one right here is heavily dented.
Then, okay, he's gonna. I guess I'll take a Sacred Flame.
They'll provoke from this one.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
But he'll miss. All right, so then a Sacred Flame. He will take a Sacred Flame. So
97, unfortunately.
97. Okay. So I'll fly up here and try to shove Garrett prone. Garrett doesn't want to be prone. Garrett is not prone. Okay, and then he will miss. Then the other one will fly over to here and also try to shove Garrett prone and attack.
23.
Right,
Yeah, I'm
so,
sure.
right, so Garrett takes 7 points of slashing. Hell.
Neither one of them are within 10 feet of the ground, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell, do you by any chance have gentle repose? Just by,
I don't.
Okay.
I do.
I can't do anything to Solarnin, can
You
I?
can't really get to Celeron. We're at 4 rounds since his death.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to
Revivify
go.
can still work, guys.
I can't get to you within time.
I could make his dead body laugh.
That technically actually works. It would keep me under the minute mark if you had Revivify.
I don't.
Yeah, that's the reason I asked about it.
Garrett has Raise Dead. If he's a life cleric, he gets it as his domain spell.
Well, yeah, but you suffer from this fugue where you're -5 to everything for 5 days. You don't want to be raised. You want to be revivified for sure.
What? Anyone have Gentle Repose that can make my body?
Yeah, that's why I asked if Kel did. That was my question.
Yeah, I would use it.
I do, but you'd have to switch places.
Oh,
I don't think you
okay.
can do that.
I'm going to try Tidal Wave, which is another elemental evil one.
Then you need a body of water to do that. I know you.
No.
You conjure the water.
It's not Tsunami. So I'm just going to do it in a line. I can up to 30, 10 by 10, so I'm just going to do it like on top of them, up in the air.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, knocking prone in the air is really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Wire crashes down.
But it's 10 feet wide though, so wouldn't it hit either
It's
me
up
or?
to, though. I can make it as big or as small as I want to.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we see 17 dex save. Okay, so this one makes it on a fail or on a success. Do they take any damage?
Yeah. So 12.
Okay, so 12. Well, this guy actually crumbles into nothingness at that point too. And the other one, he succeeds as well, so he'll take 12. Braxton.
Okay. I'm just going to take a bite.
24 will hit for 36.
And restrained.
Okay.
Very nice.
That's it.
Garrett. 21 will hit for 5. Okay, and that's going to...
And another 8.
Yeah, 5 was enough. We only had 4 hit points left.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And then I'll go up to the roof and revivify, or bring him down and then revivify him.
Okay, so yeah, you will have enough time to revivify Silinon. So Silinon wakes up. They throw 300 gold pieces worth of gems at you, and you wake up with 1 hit point.
It's coming out of your pocket, man.
Definition of throwing money at the problem.
I should have tried Tidal Wave earlier.
Okay, so in the room is a trap door.
Can we rest and get some hit points back?
It sounds like the Olympics are going pretty well over there. You probably could take an hour rest if you wanted to.
That was nice. I'm about to get my Child Divinity back.
Do we have any inclination or any clue what's on the other side of the trapdoor?
Maybe Divination Wizard, maybe some undead, maybe a lich.
I can find out, actually.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
can I be like not dead?
Yeah, you're...
Yeah, I revivified you.
back
Yeah,
up.
I did just say.
Okay. So I can. Are we doing a short rest?
You're taking a short rest.
So I don't
So I'm
really
at-
need to. Well,
I'm at 1 health because of Revivify. So, and then I'm gonna roll my die.
while people are hanging out, can I like smash the door in and then like smash through the trapdoor and?
Well,
We don't want to
Through.
like do anything yet.
don't smash through it because I can Arcane Eye and we can scope it out.
Oh, okay. All right. So then I guess I'll let Polymorph wear off, and I will spend some hit dice.
Some good today.
Man, what the heck?
But one of the things I was going to ask the dudes at Muscogita is, do they know the effects of what a lich lair is? Because you know, like various lairs have different like regional effects.
Yeah. So there are.
Well, unless there isn't.
Yeah. No. Liches typically have lair effects. Yeah. I mean, they may vary because this guy is kind of a different sort of lich. He's not right. He's like a lesser lich. If you want to call him that. Right?
Okay. Like a beholder to or like a spectre to a beholder.
Right. But typically, a lich's lair will allow them to regain spent spell slots, or
All right.
can deal
I
damage.
used all my hit die, so no more hit die for me. So who killed the last one?
It was Garrett who did the final 5 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
But
Does anyone know how to work an Excel spreadsheet?
Braxton did 86 points.
What sheet?
I know that's random,
Jeez.
but does anyone know how to work an Excel spreadsheet?
What do you mean by? I'm not sure what you mean by work.
Like nothing.
I mean, I know how to use Excel, but
I used it at school.
yeah,
I
But
will
I-
do it for
I don't
my
know.
college later.
I'm not an advanced user. Effectively.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so there's a trapdoor, an iron trapdoor that is locked in the center of this room.
I'm going inside.
Oh, so it's locked.
No, I mean I'm going inside the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is the trapdoor locked?
And you would have to destroy the building to get inside, which would take a long time. Well, you could squeeze in.
Well, we took a long rest, right? Or short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah. So my polymorph should have worn off. Only lasts an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick. You said the trapdoor is locked, correct?
Yes.
Can I check it for traps to see if it's trapped?
You can. Investigation check.
Okie dokie. I probably should not have done this one, as my investigation is crap.
But Kel probably has good investigation.
Doesn't seem to be any things happen.
Playing in character, I'm just gonna. I think it's not trapped because my investigation skills are so great. I'm gonna try and break the lock
Right, why don't you let someone who's more intelligent do it?
because I think I did it right. If I'm playing in character. I'm just joking.
You can eventually force the lock open. Yes. Yeah.
You can't now just blast it. You have to target a creature.
And
It's a good way to figure out if it's a mimic.
looking down, you see looks like a. So there's a tunnel that goes straight down that has a ladder affixed to it, and looks like 40 feet down that tunnel. You can see a dim light, like it opens up into some sort of chamber.
So being a human, I would not be able to see anything but the dim light ahead of me, correct?
Correct.
I got a light cantrip, so I can set it out on my
I
weapon or
do
whatever.
too. I was just wondering exactly if I could see without it. I'm going to cast light on my shield,
Okay.
Yeah,
and
me
then
too.
and then climb down, and then hold it out in front of me and walk down the chamber.
Okay, what's everyone else going to do while he does this?
Follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Cast light on a shield and head down.
Okay, so it opens up.
Gonna curse blind humans and go down last.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said it was, yeah, the trapdoor actually opens into a spiral staircase that goes down. It's not a tunnel. It goes down. On that page. And, where did you go to? I've got the token out here for him.
There's a token here, or is that not
Oh,
it?
yeah, okay, yeah, there he is. I know that. All right, so looks like just a large open chamber with no other exits. It has a 25-foot high ceiling and has various areas set up that clearly serve different functions. There's a lab, a forge, there's a teleportation circle that I neglected to draw, but it's up here.
Real quick.
There is a storage area over here.
Real quick, when we enter the room, are they like, it's an open area with all this stuff?
Yes, 25 feet high.
Do we see any people or anything alive around us?
So over here, looking at you, looks like he was probably once a half-orc. And,
Is he about to attack us, or is he just standing there?
he's sort of licking his teeth.
Once a half orc. I thought he was I thought the guy we're looking for was human.
No, he was once a half-orc, yeah. No,
Hello there.
or an orc. He was once a
I'm going to attempt to say hello.
Does he look undead now?
Yeah, he's clearly a lich. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then, if I know he's a lich, then I'm not going to try and talk to him. I thought he was just some random dude.
So which one is it? Is this the lich we're looking? Is this the chain-in lich, or the dude who got asked the lich to be turned into a lich?
No, this is Mos'ta. Yeah.
Oh shit! This is actually.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
yeah, this is not Zaskaz who wants to become a lich.
This is just straight up a lich. Well, you probably ate him.
Real quick, if you raise a lich from the dead, would that...
Deliterify him? That'd be sweet.
I was just wondering, would that even work?
How? No, you couldn't raise it. You'd have to use like true resurrection.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because they don't have a body anymore.
Real quick, would that work though? Just now.
No, raising him would not do anything.
Okay.
Now, he doesn't have a body to raise anymore. It's just like
true resurrection provides a body if they don't have one.
Oh,
Yeah, but we don't have 9th level
They've been dead
spells.
for no longer than 200 years.
I know we don't. I was just wondering if we could delichify something. That'd be funny.
and then what is Kel's passive investigation?
19.
Oh, please don't tell me there's glyph of wardings.
No, but Kel does notice that scattered around the chamber are various runes, magically. They're almost invisible. They are placed in the floor. Yeah.
Okay, what's the other thing that's not a glyph of warding, but is also a rune? What's it called? Sequester or something like that?
Or symbol?
Symbol, that's it, yeah, symbol.
But these are not symbols.
Oh, okay.
All right, so yeah, he says, my phylactery is always hungry. So nice of you to come.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we? We'll ask him what he did with the potential lich wannabe.
So yeah, he and I have reached an agreement. He pulls out this little silver fork. He says, and yeah, he created me something I have looked for a long time. I'll be able to use my my abilities to come and go between Dimgaard and here at Will.
So where is he?
Daily, at least.
Where is he?
Can I, while they're trying to communicate with each other, can I cast silence on the dude?
Yeah, it just goes right into initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
so, where is the guy then?
Zaskaz, well, he doesn't have a way to get back to Dimgaard now, so I'm I plane shifted him back there as a gratitude.
Is he a lich? Or you just told him how to become
not
one?
strong enough to become a lich yet. I'll be able to help him to do so in a few years, I believe. But he is not powerful enough a caster to, even with the traits of the Shadowfell, which makes it easier to become a lich. He's not of sufficient strength yet to do so.
Well, then ready yourself, I suppose.
Oh, so you didn't come to pay homage? You come to...
No, quite the opposite, in fact.
Okay.
I can like bang on the shield. Yeah, I'm a martial protector of the one true faith.
Okay. Well, then away we go, I guess.
We roll initiative. Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Did Kel tell us about the glyphs?
I don't know where they are, so.
They're just sort of scattered around the area.
But like, if I move on, I don't want to move on to them. Do I know any idea what squares they're in or whatever?
Even if that's the case, it probably isn't even relevant. It can also be something that like the lich chooses to activate on his turn that will just target you anyway.
Okay.
Servants?
Okay. Oh, he goes first. Wow. All right. Well, that's interesting.
It's not nice.
Well, sure. Let's just jump right into things. And we got 2 you life cleric types here, huh?
Sounds about right.
Please no.
Okay, so high is Garrett and low is Kel. Right, so I'm sorry, Selenon. Right, so he's going to target Selenon. Selenon needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Bye-bye.
And you're going to roll an 11 on your what does that give you for a saving throw if you roll an 11?
What?
No, what is
14? They were like.
It's like 15,
Well,
right?
it actually
Less
depends.
than that.
It depends which your charisma modifier is.
Well,
Yeah.
I rolled made 17.
No, he's using a
roll an
portion.
What?
It would be 2 less because the
He's
20
using a
under there is
portion
a 13.
to make you roll an 11.
Yeah.
He's forcing you to roll an 11.
So your
That's
charisma
ridiculous.
modifier is a +4?
Yes.
And plus we get proficiency.
Oh, I didn't know you guys had proficiency.
Yeah, clerics have proficiency.
Well, that is good enough. That is exactly what you need. So you are not banished.
Ooh, that's a nice idea to do to him.
So then it will be Braxton's turn.
Oy. This guy probably has counter spells, doesn't he? And or legendary resistance, and or everything. So
He's a lich.
he's a lich. I better
Bring a
start
player too.
burning through those things. So I'll quicken a hold person on him.
Okay. What is it, a DC 17?
Yep.
Do I know what kind of armor the Lich is wearing?
He's wearing studded leather and has a shield on.
It has a what?
And he's carrying a staff. So, and that's a will save, right?
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, so he fails, and he's going to choose to reflect that back to you,
Okay.
which you can then just drop the concentration.
Yep. I'll just drop it.
Okay.
All right. And then with my action, I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Wait, so he failed, but he tried to reflect it?
Yeah, his staff functions as a staff of charming while it's with him. I'm sorry, and actually, right, so he has mirror image up as well.
Oh, okay, so that'd be for each one then, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We'll start taking those down.
Okay, so roll a d20 on the first one. And, okay, so one goes, and then roll a d20 on the second one. That would hit him, so he takes 14 points of force damage.
So do the images that he hits disappear?
Yeah. If you don't hit him, you could hit an image which has armor class 10. And then that will take down another image.
Cool.
How many images do we see left?
There's one image left.
Mm.
That was Braxton, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we will try something different then.
It's a lair action, isn't it?
It's a legendary action. Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually going to proc a. So one of the little glyphs disappears, and Braxton needs to make a. A DC-15 Wisdom saving throw.
Do I recognize the spell?
It's hold person.
So it's just a
Old
good
person.
recording then.
Yeah, it's with warning.
I thought you said it wasn't.
It's not an explosive rune. Oh, did you explosive rune?
No, that's a good.
Yeah, these are glyphs of warning. These are spell glyphs.
Yeah.
All right. I'll counterspell it.
You can't. It's not casting a
It's
spell.
not casting it. It's stored in a spell glyph.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Fail it.
So you are held. And it'll be Garrett's turn.
So brutal. I'll use yeah. I would have done my shield to bless everyone. This is a pretty important fight after all.
Okay.
Or 3 people. So well, I'll do Kel, me, and Braxton.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, mate.
Real quick question.
Wes?
Unless it specifically says the lich is immune to a disease, would it still work if I tried to inflict disease on him?
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing a contagion.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing too.
Is he still got mirror images up?
He's got one mirror image up. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not going to do that. Instead,
Because even if he uses legendary action to succeed on one of those Constitution saving throws, he has to succeed on 3.
yeah. He's probably not immune to force damage, so I'll use a spiritual weapon at a 6th level to make it 3d8.
We saw him get hit by an Eldritch Blast, for what that's worth.
Oh yeah, I guess he took all of the damage from that, right?
Yes.
Then I'll cast it.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to. Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, he's going to counterspell that. But he's.
What was that?
You said
That's
it
for your
was-
spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I see that he's counterspelling it. Do I see what level he's casting it at?
He is casting as a 3rd level spell.
All right. I'll counterspell his counterspell.
That's so cool.
Okay.
What's not cool is when you get the chain of 5-6 people counterspelling everyone else's counterspells.
Magic the Gathering all over again.
Okay, is that... And then... So a 26 will hit for 21 force.
Okay, and then...
Does it hit the mirror image?
Oh, yeah.
I'll roll a d20 if you want.
Mirror image, yeah. So,
18.
that will hit him.
And I'll also throw out a...
So do I
Second
see
thing.
him hit the real one?
You always have a chance of hitting the image.
Okay. Because I was wondering if I could tell which one was the real one since he hit it.
Okay, and then roll a... No, it's always a chance. Now it's right with 2. It's a 50-50 chance. So 50-50 to hit the real one there with your Sacred Flame. Right, so that hits the real one. This is Dex.
Would an AoE attack destroy all of the mirror images?
No.
No. I mean, it's hitting all of
It's not a
them.
matter of damage.
Mirror images avoid all attacks that are not targeted. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't do anything to them. I've got
But
this.
if an attack would hit them, it would go away.
It's got to be at a targeted roll, like a d20 to hit with.
Oh, I really wish someone would get rid of that last mirror image.
Is that it for Garrett?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay.
I'll also move away from Cal. Just, I don't know.
Well,
Turn?
now, so I'm imagining myself to still be up kind of at the stairs, 15, 20 feet up the stairs.
Why would you be 15 20 feet up the
Because
stairs?
I didn't want to come all the way down. I was following these guys down.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Or you just walk up them again.
Yeah, well, I'm going to move down to the bottom of the stairs, 15 feet there. And I'm going to cast Sunbeam. So in a line like this. And I didn't put anything on it. Hang on. Damage. Saving throw. So he's got to make a dex save, or a con save. He's got disadvantage because he's undead.
What's the DC?
17. Sorry.
And what does that do if he fails?
He takes 24 radiant damage and is blinded.
Ooh, for how long?
Until his next turn. Until your next turn.
Until my next turn.
Okay, he passes.
Okay, so he takes 12 radiant.
He passes with disadvantage? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he just decides to roll a 16 on it, which gives him...
And then I'm going to move back up the stairs. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Well, he's going to trigger a glyph. So, Kel needs to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw.
I got a 0.
How do you roll a 0?
I have
Minus
a
one.
-1 charisma.
Okay. All right. So one of the glyphs disappears, and now Kel is banished.
All right.
For how long?
Well, he is
Oh,
not
the entire
in
combat.
plane, so he will actually return to the prime material plane after 10 rounds.
Is there no way to stop that spell from happening?
Not when it comes from a glyph. Not like the Sunbeam. He was saving the big banishment for something that really pissed him off. So,
How does a glyph banish someone?
Silernon. How do you pronounce that again?
Silernin?
Silernon.
Real quick, glyphs are able to cast spells that require concentration?
Yes.
Yes.
That is awesome and ridiculous at the same time. Could I stone shape the floor?
I don't see why not. It's made out of stone.
And could I make it to where I have like cover by making like a 8-foot or like a 5-foot hole? And since I'm 6 foot, only 1 foot of my body would be showing.
Well, you could do 10 foot and then just go like poke out.
Yeah, I could do.
But you're trying to build a fortress around yourself? Is that right? Am I understanding that right?
I could either go under the, like, dig up the ground and then just sit in a hole, or I could build up the ground and with stone shape.
What
And
level
then,
spells do you take?
4.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that with the book.
That's quite cool. You can make like an archer's like the window thing.
Yeah, I'm going to
fire
I'm going
out
to do that.
It's
I'm
like
going to make
three-quarters
a. I'm going to make a 6 foot tall. I'll make it 7 feet tall around me, like a
Okay.
little barrier, and
Okay.
then that's my action for the turn. So there are barriers protecting me from damage and stuff.
Okay, I think he's got to heal himself a little bit right here.
Oh yeah, what are these? What are these orbs in this?
We'll get to them next, yeah.
So did that work though?
He has 4 unseen servants running around. That's what those are to keep track of.
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
Did my stone shape work?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if I had the walls around me that were 7 feet high.
Okay, so he heals up some at the end of Silenon's turn.
That's not nice.
And then it is 4 unseen servants times to go. What's the range on that? So what you see, I guess I should. A large brazier-lit chamber with a 25-foot high ceiling is segmented into areas that serve various functions. Several small bottles float around the room at various stations, and at various station items are being utilized without any apparent creature present. So he has unseen servants running around is the point.
Okay.
Oh, I must put those guys on
Do I know how far he can move?
there. He has not moved yet, has he? No. But he looks like would be able to move 30 feet.
Okay.
What's the range? I think these things have a range of 60 feet. 30 feet. Okay.
I know that I can't see them, but bless says that I don't have to see my targets to bless them. Well, it doesn't say that. It just doesn't specify that I have to see them. Am I able to like bless them from in the middle of my little stone chamber?
Yes. You don't have to see them. They just have to be in the right spot.
Okay.
But everyone is already blessed, right?
Except for yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Wait. Have you guys been rolling your D4 for your saving throws and stuff like that?
But nothing really has been happening for me to do that. It's been my turn, and then Kel rolled a 0. So.
Okay, so all of the little bottles that were floating around, they are tipped up, and looks like they are emptied into something, and then fall to the ground. And a burst of fire comes from this one over here and engulfs Braxton. Takes 12 points of fire damage. I'm going to do the same thing, another 12 points of fire damage.
Also on me.
Garrett can make a dexterity save.
Okay.
DC 15 dexterity save. All right, so take 14 points of fire damage.
80, 76.
So Kel will be back in like 10 rounds.
No,
Well,
he's
I'll
in
never
the
be
hunting.
back.
And then another dexterity saving throw from Garrett.
Because it sent me home and I can't break concentration, so I'm back on Earth and I don't know where I am.
Oh, so we're in a different dimension right now?
Yeah,
We're in the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so another 10 for Garrett. All right, so back to the top. Mos'ta. Okay. He has not used any secondary slots. Okay, so it is his turn. What's he going to do? He is going to...
Guys, if you guys really need to live, I can cast Banishment on both of you, and you can choose to fail, and then you can go back to Earth.
I don't think you can on Christmas checks.
Can you not choose to fail it?
Don't think so.
the spell will tell you if you can choose to fail it or not.
Yeah, you have
we
to.
can disregard a recall if we need to, but actually no, we can't. I use my 6th level slot.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Yeah. You might want to, because you're closer to Dispel Magic, the whole person on Braxton, so you can actually have a turn in the next, 10 rounds. Actually, do you get to save at the end of every turn?
Yeah, you get to save at the end of your turn each time.
It's just banishment you're doing.
Real quick, I don't have Dispel Magic with me right now,
Okay.
so.
Okay, guys, I'll just tough it out.
Well, I can go over there, but it's going to take...
You save.
It's going to take me 2 turns.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He'll save that. Yeah. He's going to. That's a wisdom save. That's a wisdom save. No wisdom saves. Okay, so he will. Fine. He'll just move up.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Thanks for telling me that.
He'll move up and attempt to.
That's touch me, friend.
He'll move up and attack Garrett.
Like with his staff?
Yeah, he has a staff.
Okay.
And he's first going to try to shove you prone.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said. He's also a fighter. Doesn't really look
Lich
like
is
much.
also a fighter.
Yeah. He's just not much of a. He's part lich, part fighter.
He started off as a fighter. He was an orc war chief. Who,
I thought he said he was a chainin.
yeah, I was wrong about that. Yeah, Zaskaz is the chainin. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to try to shove you prone and attack.
He does, and he hits.
Okay, and that should be bludgeoning, not piercing. For 9 bludgeoning. Braxton can try with DC-15 wisdom save. All right, so you are no longer restrained.
This one.
Or no longer paralyzed.
Cool.
I've got a spell I want to use, but I don't know how relevant it'll be.
Garrett's turn.
I think, yeah, I need to get the big guns out, and obviously get my Spirit Guardians out. There's a 5th level.
We'll go ahead and counterspell that.
Or attempt to, I suppose.
Do I see what level?
Well, I mean, he wouldn't know what I'm casting at, so I assume he would just do it as the 3rd. I mean, he can do it high if he wants.
Yeah, it appears to be a 3rd level spell.
Alright, I'll counterspell at 3rd level as well.
Okay. And Spirit Guardians goes up.
Sweet. Is it 10 foot? I keep forgetting. 10 or 15?
15 foot.
15. It's pretty big.
Do I know if he's done any of his legendary saves?
Is that too big, or is that?
He's not made any legendary saves yet.
15-foot radius.
Yeah, that's actually a 20-foot. That's actually like a 17-foot radius.
Well, then how would you? Do I do 10 feet then and do it like that?
That is. Like that. I think that would be.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then my spiritual weapon hits it well and fails to hit him.
Okay.
And then I'll move up, like over here.
Okay. And at the end of your turn, you will trigger a spell glyph and dispel magic on you.
How many of these do I see that he has left?
He has. Let's see. He's gonna use the banishment. He's now used spell magic. Used a whole person. He's used 4. It looks like he has about another 6.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
All right. So 7th level dispel magic hits the spirit guardian.
Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of things.
Then Kel's turn. Oh, Kel is gone. It's Silverman's turn.
Okay. I'm in my little fortress.
Got a big wall around you, big 7-foot wall around you.
I've been contemplating on what I want to do. Am I able to cast silence on a person and it would move with them?
Not on a person, no.
Okay. Would I know if the lich is immune to necrotic damage?
Typically, liches are immune to necrotic damage. But remember, he's not a full lich.
That's good to know.
He's an orc war chief who became a lich.
I'm going to jump up over my 7-foot lair, and then I'm going to cast harm on him.
Okay.
For 44 damage. If he succeeds, he takes half.
He's going to counterspell them.
Do I have to roll for that since it's not lower than?
He has to roll for it. It's a what level spell? It's a 6th level.
Yes.
He's going to use his last point to make sure he succeeds on that.
Okay.
How many did he have? 3 or 2?
He had 3.
Wow.
So you know he's 14th level.
I thought it was 17th to get 3.
No, greater port for a diviner is 14th level. Okay. Anything else from Celerin?
Well, he just counterspelled my. I thought he used all of those. I'm just gonna stay in my little hut.
Yeah, so far, all he's used so far are.
I know he's used a lot of counterspells.
Yeah. Okay, so his servant's turn. Okay, so now Braxton can make a DC-15 dexterity saving throw to avoid the fire breath.
I'm sorry, guys. I failed.
Failed.
I was gonna be real clever and try to harm him, but it didn't work.
Run. That was a good choice. Alright, so you take half damage. It's going to be 6 points of fire damage. Okay, we're going to do that again. Let's take 12 points of fire damage that time. And then the other two will go ahead and try to hit Garrett again. Garrett
How many have I got? 2 for me.
Yeah. DC-15 dexterity saving throws. All right, so you take 5 on the first and then 14 on the second. Okay, so then it is Nosta's turn. So actually, okay, so he gets back a spell slot.
Wow.
Okay, he's going to. What's the range on that? Crafted die. What's the range on Force Cage?
I will have a look.
100 feet.
100 feet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's quite expensive.
Yes. And he's only got 1 7th level slot. He might need to keep that to run away with.
Well,
yeah,
depends where his phylactery is.
Yeah, so he's going to cast Force Cage on either Braxton or Garrett. Let's see. I will be Braxton. Okay, high it is. So Braxton, you find yourself in a block.
Okay.
And it will be Braxton's turn.
So can I cast stuff through it?
Here, I'll read the spell description for you. Yeah.
Oh, it can be a solid box if he wants it to be.
So it blocks all spells from being cast into it or out. Okay. That's fine.
Well, you're gone.
No, I have a dimension door.
You can't.
You can try to convince your way out of it, but you have to make a charisma saving throw before you're able to trans.
How does it?
Oh yeah. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first take a charisma saving throw.
All right, so I get 2 chances.
He doesn't have any portents left, if that helps.
Well, you can't see him, so he couldn't.
Oh, it's a good. Well, it's invisible. The cage is invisible.
Right. Well, he makes his charisma saving throw, so you can get out of it if you want to.
Yep. So dimension door. I don't know. Over where you guys are, I guess.
Okay. So that was a.
I'll quicken it also, and then I want to Eldritch Blast some of these servants. Might be a little easier to kill.
They're invisible.
They're invisible? Dang.
You can still target them, but just you're attacking with disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll attack the 2 at the bottom and the 1 at the top right.
Okay. You're attacking each of the bottom ones, and then the one up here.
Yep.
Okay. So we got a 15, a 17, and 17. All right. So yeah, those all 3 hit.
Cool.
But the 15's a crit fail, so it can't hit.
Oh, wait a second.
That's true. Yeah, that is actually on the 20.
Actually, wait, no, it's not. It can't be a crit fail on the 15. It must be the bless.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
it's because.
Okay, hold on. Before you can do that, though, I'm sorry. I need to roll their stealth checks. That's my mistake. No. They have a really good stealth. What's your passive perception?
19, I think, is the highest.
No, for Brax.
Oh, for Brax.
16.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Now they're under the effect of Pass Without Trace. And actually their Fire Breath is a bonus action, so they can. Yeah. So yeah, you actually don't know where any of them are.
All right. Can I just send the Eldritch Blast at the Lich then?
Yes, you can send the Eldritch Blast at the Lich. Okay. And all 3 of those are going to hit him. So 14, 25, 32.
Does he activate the legendary action like or Glyphs has legendary action?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, this is he is not using legendary actions. He is using a reaction to.
Oh, okay.
But he's able to use one reaction each turn.
But each player turn rather than each round.
Right. Rather than each round, he's able to use a reaction each turn.
Yeah.
But like the turns where he casts counterspell, he can't activate a glyph. He's always uses reaction.
Okay.
So, has he actually taken damage?
Oh yeah. He had 39 before then, and then he just took another 32. Okay. Anything else from Braxton?
That's it.
Okay. Garrett. He's bloody. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How many of the mirror images are up?
There's only one mirror. Oh, I forgot about the mirror images. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, sure.
So the first mirror image that'll hit him. That'll hit him. All right. So he actually has no mirror image left, but this last 7 points is not hitting.
Okay. That's pretty good then. I will cast a guiding bolt
at
as
the
if.
at the end of Braxton's turn, he is going to activate a glyph and reactivate his mirror images.
What a troll.
It's okay. It's nothing more Eldritch Blast can't
Garrett's
fix.
turn.
That's fine. I'll just have to use AoE spells to hit him instead.
So there's more.
I'll flame strike him because I don't want to use other spells.
Okay, flame strike. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to counterspell that.
What level?
It just looks like a normal counterspell for him.
All right, I'll counter it at third.
Okay. Alright, so then radiant damage for half.
Got to run out of spell slots eventually.
I know.
Technically half is radiant, half is fire.
Okay. So he takes 11.
And then I'll spiritual weapon him. 18 hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 18 means it's not a mirror image, it's him instead.
Oh, right.
But 26 to hit for 18 force.
Yeah, and actually a 15 or better is going to hit him with 3 mirror images left. So you actually hit him. Do you have a way to squeeze another couple of points out of that damage?
I wish.
Okay, well then, it's your turn. He will activate another Storm Lord on himself.
What's he doing?
And one of what he activates a glyph that has a healing word in it, a 6th level healing word. He gets back 19 hit points. And then it is Silernon's turn.
Didn't know that.
Do we see how many glyphs are left?
Something like 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there are 5 left.
Hmm.
But he's bloodied.
I'm gonna.
Let's
ask
look
this.
Garrett almost took him down. Just so you know.
I know, but I don't know if I can do.
He can't get healed by healing word. It says in the spell it can't affect undead or constructs.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's in the spell.
Oh, okay.
I was almost certain you couldn't heal undead like that. And yeah. I'm pretty sure every healing spell says that. Like heal says it, it's a 6th level spell. Q Wounds probably says it if I can get it.
Well, I'll have to change that before I publish it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, this spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Okay. I guess he has just enough orcishness left in him to be affected. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Okay.
But I think he's going to go down this round anyway.
Hmm.
If I could.
And if there's like a life drain spell, which you could replace it with.
Right, yeah. Like
I think it's some sort of vampirific one.
So I'm going to.
Yeah, vampiric. Alright.
I'm going to. Let me see what this does.
I'm glad you
slots do I
brought
have
that up,
left?
Brad. I would have maybe could have left that in there.
I'm going to cast
That's
Guiding
good.
Bolt at level 5.
Okay.
I always try to check.
So it does 46 plus 4d6 more because I cast it 4 slots higher.
Right.
If it hits. 13 probably doesn't hit.
13 will miss. But you
it
could
could
still hit an image.
Yeah.
So roll a d20.
Okay.
On a 10 or less, you hit an image. Actually, a 12 or less.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you would have hit him.
No, you're just rolling a 20. That wasn't a d20.
Okay.
Yeah, you may want
I'll roll it. It's still missed, yeah.
Still
Okay.
misses. Yeah.
Okay, so Garrett needs to make a couple of DC-15 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, you could.
So take 13 fire damage and 15 fire damage.
Could use some healing. Actually, I'll put it on myself.
I can do that next turn.
I'll do it my turn. 28. Actually, I go. Nah, actually, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, all right. Let's try this instead. Give me a DC-15 Wisdom saving throw. Guess dominate person.
On who?
On Braxton.
Oh. Okay.
Braxton's unaffected. Okay, and then
You like us too much, Braxton.
it will be Braxton's turn.
Finish him.
All right. Yeah. I think basically the thing to do here is to, because none of my enchantment spells are going to do anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Remember, you have Bless on this.
Yeah, it's in there.
All of those gonna hit, yeah.
Okay. So roll me a D20. Okay, so the first one pops an image, and then another D20. Now you 12 or better, right? So now he's down to 1. So on the third one, it would be 10, 11 or better to hit him.
Throw it hard.
Yeah.
All right,
That's just-
he is out of images, though.
Cantrip, Dispel Magic. I'll take that. I'll quicken another one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is out of images. All right, so a 16, all of those are going to hit for
He does.
16, 28. Yeah. So he collapses. So just sort of folds into nothingness.
Hey guys, is he dead now?
No.
Okay.
And
I'm trying to see up to the path. If we're out of combat.
yeah, we're out. Mhm. You'll be able to ready actions to get rid of the unseen servants. They may do a little more damage, but it takes him a week to reform, so he's not coming back for a while.
Okay. I could just run around with what's it called? Spirit Guardians, and they're just eventually going to take damage.
Yeah. Okay, so in the remains, you find the fork that you're looking for. The silver fork that he was carrying that he showed you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, and then
Can I take that staff he had?
Yeah, so the staff is there, but it seems like an ordinary staff. Seems like it was more like powered by, like it's bonded to him.
I still don't want him to have it.
Yeah, you can keep him from getting it back.
I'm going to climb out of my little stone hole.
Does it look expensive at all?
The staff?
Yeah.
It's very well crafted. It could actually serve as a spell focus for someone who can use a staff as a spell focus. And this is the loot around the room that you're able to come up with.
It's a lot of money.
Horseshoes of speed.
Well, I guess you have to put them on the horses, right? Cool.
Okay, guys, I could do a prayer of healing before we go on.
Well, no, yeah, I'm assuming you get out of there before the Olympics are over, and there's nothing between you, and then you can cast Word of Recall and get back, right?
I don't have a 6th level slot.
Oh, okay. Well then
We'd have to wait a day.
Yeah, you have to spend the time, but no one is the Helmed Horrors are gone, and the Shattercar don't come down here. So yeah, you can.
Oh, so we just wait here for like 8 hours, have a nap.
Before I leave the room, I'm just going to look around to see if I can see anything of interest, other than that stuff.
All right, so it looks like he is doing a lot of research into various types of necromancy, and that's what all this research is over here, and how the Shadowfell can enhance any sort of death-oriented magic, and that's how he was able to become a lich as only a 14th level caster.
So
how did that come to be, like actual mechanics wise?
Yeah, so the Shadowfell is able to give him spell slots as a lich that he would not normally have. So he used a scroll with one wish spell to become a lich. And normally he would just immediately degenerate into nothing.
Oh, right.
Because he couldn't power the phylactery. But the Shadowfell will allow him to cast the imprisonment spell once a week that he needs to keep his phylactery powered.
How does one make scrolls? Like, do you make them?
Yeah, you can craft them. Any spell you can prepare, you can craft.
So if I search the stations, do I find anything interesting?
Is there a monetary value for like the levels of the spell that you prepare?
Yeah,
it's in the campaign guide.
Yeah, it takes money and time. Yeah.
So like a wish is like any 9th level spell is going to take a while, right?
Right. Yeah. It's anything above 5th level is rare, and anything above 7th level is legendary, I think. And they take long time to prepare. Yeah. What was the other question? What did you ask?
I'm gonna search his stations, like his forge, his research. Well, actually, I already searched his research.
Yeah, he also looks like he is working on constructs as well, and he was able to imbue his Helmed Horrors that he created with some spells from his spell book as well. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, his spell book, which Zell will want, I'm sure. Well, I'll send those to Zell.
Real quick, you said he was working on constructs, correct?
Yes, he was able to construct Helmed Horrors, and he was able to.
Does he have an elemental forge? Would you not need one?
No, he doesn't have an elemental forge. He's able to do it because of his own nature.
Real quick, I know that most constructs require manuals to create them. Do I find any of those?
Yeah, this would constitute a manual. There's enough information here to where if you wanted to construct a Helmed Horror, you could.
Nice.
Are Helmed Horrors naturally evil, or do they just follow the orders of the creator?
They're unaligned. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to gather all that stuff up, so technically I have like a manual of creating Helmed Horrors.
Okay.
Maybe we could
And
go back to Muscovite.
I don't know if you guys who would want it, but you know, got it just in case.
Well, we can keep it in Muscovita, and then it's just there.
Yeah. So I've got like a manual with helmed horrors. I'm gonna add that to my inventory just so I remember it.
Yeah. Okay, so the gist of creating a construct is you need some sort of a power source, right, to bring them to life. And on the Shadowfell, the nature of the environment is such that you can construct them here. On the prime material plane, as Randomonius has done, you would have to find some sort of a special area, like an elemental vent, in order to construct them.
Understandable.
But you could use the inherent magic of the Shadowfell or the Feywild to construct them there, and that would be enough to animate them.
All right.
Well, that's not for me to worry about. That's for whoever wants to create them. I'm just the guy who gathered it.
Okay.
It'd be pretty good to have guarding Muscovita Hamtars, no?
Yeah. That would be a good thing to have around. The Helm Horrors are very good guardians. Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy strong.
Yeah, they don't need anything to sustain them. They just do their job.
Any cool weapons around the forge?
There are a couple of potions of fire breathing that were unused.
Oh, I'm gonna take those.
And, he has a scroll. He has a scroll of Stinking Cloud that he didn't use, and a scroll of Dispel Magic at 7th level cast as a 7th level caster.
Wow, that's crazy.
Stinking Cloud. And 7th level.
7th level Dispel Magic.
Ace search, even though.
I wouldn't mind taking the Dispel Magic scroll. I like being the fun police.
There you go.
Sure.
I give it to you. I was about to add it to my inventory. Anyone want the scroll of Stinking Cloud?
It's not on my. Does it have to be in your spell list to use it?
I think you just have to be a spellcaster, don't you?
No, it has to be on your spell list.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna be able to use it, but I'll keep it for whoever can.
Yeah, I believe that Zell. Well, yeah, Zell will be because it's an arcane spell, and
Valcinder.
Valcinder
Yeah,
can.
Valcinder.
Who wants to breathe fire?
Oh, if there's two of them, then we can take one each.
I know. Which one of you wants it?
I guess I can take it.
Go
Be
for it.
interesting to see a fire-breathing cleric.
I know. 2 of them. Here you go. So add that to your inventory.
Since we're going to be in here for like a few hours, well, like a day or whatever, a long rest, can I commune to find out where the phylactery is?
Oh, that's a
Or
smart idea.
divine it, rather?
The phylactery is in a subterranean chamber, accessible only by magic. Yeah, he has a teleportation circle there. But, there's no way to know what the sequence is to exactly get there.
Okay. I know that we're either just going to go back to the material plane and then wait for another adventure. So I'm going to pray for divine intervention, and I'm going to ask if he will destroy the phylactery for us.
Okay, let's see what you get there. It's a 12% chance.
Oh, are you going to roll it or should I roll it?
You can roll it.
Okay. Oh. My computer's not working for some reason. Hold on.
I can do it for you if you want.
Right.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
He is not listening today.
Is that a reasonable request? Because I'll do the same if so.
I think it's
If not, I'll do
reasonable.
something
He
similar.
probably would not just come down and destroy it himself, but he might make it accessible to you.
Yeah, like
Oh,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
As long as yeah.
He doesn't
I'll
have
pray
to come
for
in
something
and
similar
destroy it
then.
himself. He could just do it from where he is.
I'll ask for something similar. We have a downtime, so I mean we could do it like every day for a week.
Yeah, we
Well,
could.
but we have to do it before that. But something similar.
Right. So if you go around just destroying the favor, I mean, there's certainly a good chance that there's some other deity who favors Mos'ta, right? And if you just go around assassinating the.
People on Earth, yeah, through
So,
time
like, for
periods.
example, if some deity were to just come down and assassinate you, wouldn't you want your god to be mad?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not asking for it to do something
Yeah.
as crazy as just to
But-
kill someone for
It's
me, like
reasonable
pop his
that
head
he
off.
that he could reveal its location to you, so that you can.
Yeah, make it accessible. That's fine. But
Yeah.
still, can we do that in downtime?
Yeah, you can do that now.
Like roughly how long will we have?
You'll have at least a week. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it another 6
Okay.
times.
So that was for today, and I'll do it 6 months times.
You know, if we killed this guy again and we kept him alive, we could
Here, I'll
just
do it
we could just use detect thoughts on him and scrape the teleportation sequence out of his brain.
Well, he's not going to just do that willingly.
Yeah, that's why you cast detect thoughts on him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying he's not just going to sit there not killing us. Like every second he can try and kill us.
Oh, it worked!
There we go. All right. So yeah, he can
Nice one.
reveal the location to you.
Thank you, Lord. Now, where is it?
It's about 20 miles from your current location.
I'm waiting
And-
one day to get there, because that's basically 6th day.
And it's 50 feet underground, and you would have to either dig down or
I could stone shape.
That's only in like 10 feet of rock.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
20 days later. I made it, guys.
I think there's like rope trick or like an earth elemental.
Well, even a giant badger.
Okay, yeah, I'll just polymorph, I suppose.
Or just mold earth.
So we're gonna, obviously we have full health now. We're gonna go over there and see if we can destroy it.
Uh,
No, this is 6 days of downtime. We'll be back home by then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the portal closes at the end of the day here. So you will have to find a way back into the Shadowfell.
Oh, did we get the sequence of the teleportation circle here?
Yeah, he can give you the sequence to the teleportation circle. Yeah, that would be a good thing that he could do.
As well as the location or either or.
So yeah, you could tell if you were on the Shadowfell, you could teleport. You could use teleportation circle to get there.
Well, we're already back home, but we do know exactly where the phylactery is now, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So
Cool.
that's cool. If we
So
ever
how
open-
does what's her face feel about it? I'm terrible with names. What's the woman's name?
Adelina,
Adelina. Yeah.
very happy with the outcome. Yeah. Especially once you discover the location of the phylactery and the teleportation sequence to get there. Yeah.
Okay. So we would have to come back here and then go 20 miles over to where it is to destroy it.
Well, no. Once you're back with Zell, you just have to get to the Shadowfell, and he can teleport you there.
Okay. Can we?
With who? Is that I mean? Isn't it Kel?
Kel, yeah.
C-H-E-L?
No, I'm sorry, Kel. Yeah.
K-H-E-L. Does he have teleport?
Yeah, remember that was at the beginning. He asked if anyone in Muscovita had teleportation circle.
Oh, teleportation circle, is that a separate spell?
Yeah, teleportation circle is a 5th level spell.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Then we can do that then potentially if he's with us next time.
Yeah, teleportation circle. You have to have a target circle that you're transporting to, though.
Real quick, if you destroy a Lich's phylactery, does the Lich automatically die?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have a reason why that wouldn't work. I don't have a reason that you couldn't. I mean, it. You'll
How is
have,
he not always guarding his phylactery? Surely, like the safest place for it to be is either with you or in like an imprisonment.
Yeah, probably. Well, he doesn't. He can't just cast imprisonment.
True. Yeah, he's an exception.
Yeah.
But also, when the bees, I don't know.
And he can't even cast Demiplane. Doesn't even have a Demiplane available.
So what's his highest level spell? 7th slot.
Yes. Yeah. He has Plane Shift. And
Let me ask a quick question here. If it was inside of an imprisonment spell, would it be a reasonable request to ask to remove that with Divine Intervention?
Yeah,
Depends what level you were, I'd say.
How do you remove an imprisonment spell?
I think it's
until
only through
dispelled.
Divine.
Oh, it's dispel? Okay.
Yeah, you can dispel it.
Oh.
You'd have to get a 9th level spell magic to do that, though. I think.
Yep.
I think that's the only way you can dispel a 9th level spell, or just maybe that specific spell. I'm not sure.
There also have to be
it has
specific
to be 9th level.
conditions for releasing the spell when you cast it in the first place.
Well, there can be specific ones. There doesn't have to be, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, never mind. You're right.
So yeah,
I mean,
So you can do it indefinitely. Right.
Yeah, I was thinking, if Garrett got to that high level, like level 20, for example, he would just and maybe like say the campaign ended, he would just say to like his god imprison me and basically make me immortal until something bad enough comes out, and then I'll just jump out the imprisonment.
Yeah, because you don't age in imprisonment.
Yeah, it's like another way of being immortal.
You could just ask him to take you up there with him and then send you back down whenever something bad happens.
Maybe. Or even just ask to become like a solar or something like that.
Make for a fun campaign, like trying to find your imprisoned whatever and release you so you can go and.
Yeah. Well, you can. The whole point is you could have set the if a big enough threat comes, like say.
Oh, sure.
Or say if someone like you could tell like the head of the religion that if you pray to me or like send me a sending spell,